Methinks?
Yay!
When we last left off, you guys had entered into the Temple of the Broken Moon, starting out with a fight against the Burrow Shark and a bunch of bullets. They rocked your shit.
I don't know what you did, man.
Crafts, like, watching his health bar go to red after 2 hits.
Since we did a short rest at the end, would we have been able to do like to identify the item? The staff with it?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking we would do that while we were resting. Or before, whatever, you know.
I think I was just last time. Because I needed to go early on Monday.
Once I finish with the spiel, we can go over that.
Okay.
Paul, I found a picture for you.
Heading into the temple, you guys had... Yes. Me when I'm DMing. Heading into the temple, you guys luckily remembered the 2 pitfall traps that seem to have resealed themselves. But going around the temple itself, you would have seen that it was becoming more and more dilapidated. Anything made of wood or plant matter seemed to be rotting at a rapid rate. Some of the rooms had straight up collapsed on themselves, sectioning off hallways. And you noticed a substantial amount more Grix. Alpha Grix, Lesser Grix, and whatnot. You quickly dispatched the Grix before much harm could be done, and explored much of the temple. Most noteworthy thing you guys ran into was a Grit guarding the entrance and a Ruin Grinder in the room where you fought Nerf Elemental before. Once you guys had gotten to the door, you took a short rest to try and recover some of the stamina and recharge your abilities before heading down. And this is the point where, during the short rest, you guys would have begun identifying the item. Already?
Let's see.
Since I'm imagining Crafts is going to be doing it, go ahead and give me... Kills you in a minute. What?
That was said a while ago.
3 minutes ago. I didn't notice it because I was talking.
It was
Crafts, go ahead and give me an investigation. I'm going to assume at advantage with Sumi looking over it.
Probably. Investigation, right?
That's crit.
Ooh,
I do see.
It's
a
just
20 and a
easy.
19. Jesus.
Unfortunately,
So anyway...
Crafts, looking over the staff, you would find that it appears to have been a stone-crafted staff, or a stone-crafted quarterstaff with a bunch of holes drilled into it, or bored into it in this case. The staff, when swung through the air, does make a reverberating sound, but other than that, it is non-magical in nature. It seems the Burrow Shark was using the staff to make the noise while he chanted cries.
Damn.
I can't wait for the first hit of combat to be a nat 1. Balanced as
From which side?
Yeah, we'll
Crafts.
see.
I know.
He's
what you
been
mean.
on a streak of misses and hits with crits.
I've been.
You rolled a 19 and a 20.
Okay, I will.
Nirvana has been achieved. I've gotten
Now you're at Nirvana.
I said Nirvana has been achieved.
I mean,
And
you're a
I'll
snail.
so totally nothing bad is going to happen.
I'll take the staff. I'm the one who made us get it.
All right, here.
Do I have a red flag status effect?
Yeah,
Don't we
it's
have a
called
red
me.
dot?
It's called me.
Oh no,
No,
that
that's
was...
roll 20 specifically.
I mean, I could just start eating red dye and I just turn red, so. That's my
No,
red flag.
the red
lose.
flag was your death flag. Waving it constantly right now, buddy.
I thought death flag's the most up is the black flag.
N-
I guess it just depends on the thing.
Could
More of
do
a
with
pirate
the-
thing.
Distracted.
Well, I know a black flag is more of a pirate thing, but I'm just saying in the media.
Alrighty. So you
sleeping.
guys, once you're done with your short rest, you would have opened up the door to see the two Gricks sort of cowering in fear, and you would have noticed the 4 dead heading into the tunnel. Upon the door opening up, you would hear a voice cry out from within, just a furious, "I told you not to return!"
Well, yeah, I mean, I wasn't exactly planning to, but ease what it is. Come on, gang. Hey, you Grick. Hey, do we remember if it's safe to fall down that hole?
It's a stairwell.
Oh, okay.
The only person who
Yeah.
was injured from the stairwell was Bartholomew, because it gave out on him when he was standing right here.
Ah. All the way down the spiral staircase.
Do I see anything
Oh.
looking over the ledge?
Looking down the stairwell, it descends into total darkness. As you would approach the ledge, you would once again hear the voice. Leave me alone! I'm not dead!
You're killing the forest.
Well, I
You all
don't know.
proceed downwards. Oh, sorry.
He didn't seem to care very much.
Yeah, I guess we should just go do it. We should do it.
Yeah, it'd probably be safe.
Wonder if we can talk our way out of this one.
Yeah, you
Highly
know what?
doubt it.
Great idea. You go talk to the necrotic seeping monster. I'll stand over here.
I said I wonder if. I said I never said I
I
did.
wonder how, I wonder why.
Richter very much realizing he is not charismatic in any sense of the word.
I don't think it will matter if we talk since we're not. Oh, hi again. Since we're not, It's not him, it's kind of. Who did we figure out it was? Hold on. I opened my character sheet. Who. Was it Talzingle? No. No, wait. Because we.
If you want to go over what you have learned from the temple itself, is that what you're asking?
No, I'm trying to remember who's causing the chaos refight.
Oh, Tazengal.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Mhm.
I wasn't sure if it was or not.
Chaos.
Okay, yeah, they are.
Chaos.
The orbs are the eyes. Yeah.
Right. Minimize that. Heading down the stairwell, you would come back once again into the Hall of the Generals, where you would see Sujir is stuffing something into a bag of holding, as you would see the head of the statue once again gone, the one of Tazengal.
Hello there.
I use stop time. I use moonbeam.
I'm sure that's gonna go over grand.
Sujir would kind of look over and just give a little nod and go, "Oh, well, figured you guys would show up, so I had to remove the statue again."
Again?
Again.
What does it matter?
Wait,
Sujir will
please-
point her rapier around each of the statues. You would notice that they too seem to have regenerated.
Oh.
So what, are we just like not allowed to bear witness her form?
Yeah.
Probably
Yes.
something like if we could see her, she could see us. Right?
Sort of yes, sort of no. More along the lines of gazing upon her would drive you mad, even in. She motions to the statue, even in this form.
Sumi's more so
And how-
curious that the stone or whatever it is grew back.
Then how
Well,
was the
wait, the
statue
traps
made?
grew back.
The I mean, I guess they did.
Yeah, that's
Oh
beyond
yeah,
weird. Wait,
her
does that mean
circle grew
Sujir's?
back.
I was about to say, I'm like, did Sujir's statue come back?
Yes, you would see. Let me find the specific one.
I feel like it
Pausing it
was
real quick.
this one or this one. Oh no, wait.
The,
Yeah, I think.
Wrote them down in order.
this statue right here, you would see that it has fully regenerated, taking the form of Sujir in her Merilith form. You would also note that this statue up here has its nameplate broken once again. And this statue now has a form.
Oh,
You cannot
That's
take this action while the game is currently paused.
why I can only zoom out so much. A bit annoying.
I believe it only lets you zoom out to the map size.
Trying to find the notes.
It's the
Where
last
If you
one.
click on the group notes, then click on the pinned, it's the second pin for the statues.
Thank you very much.
You would notice that this statue takes the form of what appears to be a angelic-looking jester, sort of striking a pose.
Which one?
This
One that Sumi is near? Oh.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I remember this from a past life.
What about this?
You would see that the hilt of the sword has been snapped off. It is currently in Richter's possession because Bartholomew tried to use it against you, but didn't know how to take it out of its case.
No.
Yeah.
So Sumi and Richter have seen this, yes? This form.
Yes, Sumi and Richter, as Arthur and Mutra, recognize the statue. The memory linking.
Hey, I've seen that before.
Yeah, I think
Suture gives a thumbs up.
we established that.
Yeah, but like
Does-
it's actually here now.
Yeah.
hey, so
Um,
hey, wait, does that mean man, that's
Is so the immortal beast is the one I'm thinking of.
Yes. Immortal
And
Beast
it's-
Fares.
And it's regenerated, right?
Yes.
so wait, is this entire statue back too?
Let's see.
The chain sun?
The chained sun was never altered.
It's just
It says
Oh,
missing name, missing
and
statue.
statue.
Yeah, so that means that we could see his form now? And
Yes.
name?
Looking at it, you would see James Solaire, the chained sun, and it would appear to be a human.
I don't know what I was
thunder.
expecting.
Is he like dressed in like a certain manner besides like a sun mask?
To describe how he looks, it would sort of be like what you've been seeing in your memories. He's a robed individual, though he does sport glasses upon his face and
Oh, he
isn't
doesn't even have
wearing
the
a mask.
mask?
No.
He's dropped his whole shtick.
Well, with Luna's statue,
Yeah, I was gonna
you saw
say.
Luna, not Moon Mask.
Silence.
So is there anything different that I feel with the mortal beast now that it's like fully that I see its head and arm there?
Seeing the head and arms, he looks a lot more grotesque than you remember. The hole in his chest still remains.
Oh hey, this is the one that we fought.
This one?
Yeah.
No.
Iron General? No. No,
No.
Iron General. We fought a robot, but it wasn't the Iron General.
It's a robot. We fought a robot.
Yeah.
Sumi says.
And this one, and then this one here was broken, but now it is no longer. The Master of Sin, Master of Strings. Claremont.
Oh yeah, her husband.
Yeah, that's her husband. We know what he looks like.
Looking over the statue, you would simply see what appears to be, best I can describe it, just a silhouette of someone. No defining
Okay.
features, but from what you can gather, vaguely human.
Isn't this the one she wants dead?
Yes.
But the nameplate's still broken. Oh,
Hmm.
has the blade here reformed?
No.
Okay.
The hilt is still snapped off right on the line.
Peculiar.
Okay, I'm gonna take the hilt out and just see if it has any reaction. I doubt it, but just try.
Sticking the end of the blade on, or sticking the hilt onto the end of the blade, nothing happens.
I'm pretty sure. I thought last time the blade was shattered into pieces, so I'll just take the blade this time if it's whole.
The blade is currently restrained within the case,
Oh, right.
and that's why Bartholomew snapped it. 'Cause he grabbed the hilt and tried to wrench it out of a case, and it wasn't budging, so it just snapped in half.
What is it being held by?
You're uncertain.
Hey, Crafts, did we ever figure out what this is being held by?
I'll
Because
take a look.
this blade ain't moving.
Can I take a look?
Yeah. Go ahead and make an investigation or an arcana check.
Okay. Zumi, are you helping? Are you dancing over there? Okay. Oh, she's doing both. Okay.
Looking down, I'm trying to. Yeah. What is it called? I don't remember what the name of it is specifically, so I'm trying to find it real quick. I know what this one is. Ah, you would notice that the blade seems to be adhered down onto the case itself via sovereign glue.
Why would they glue it?
Why would they not make it to where the handle's also unable to be lifted?
What do I know about sovereign glue?
It can only be removed via universal solvent, oil of etherealness, or a wish spell.
Hmm.
Hmm.
It's strong glue.
So we're not getting this up.
Not currently, no.
So, if
Is
you
there
want,
anything special?
I mean, the glue itself, what is the case made out of?
The case itself looks to be made out of a silver mixed with iron material.
So couldn't you just melt the metal itself, and then just take the blade out?
Probably would be melting the blade at that point, wouldn't you?
No, it's got the glue on it, and the glue is indestructible.
Oh,
I thought you had it. Had the blade. You mean the hilt?
No, he has the
I
hilt.
have the hilt.
Hmm.
The
Well, the
blade's
glue's
still there.
indestructible.
Yeah, the glue's indestructible, so it wouldn't transfer heat.
Yeah, but he's still gonna. Well, maybe.
I feel like just because it's indestructible, I feel like it should still be able to heat transfer. Like it
That's
just
not.
depends on its like thermal conductivity.
Yeah, which would be that would be a pretty fucking shitty like indestructible item if it can just conduct heat very well.
Hey, Crafts.
Yeah.
Before we really go farther into this, is this like a special blade or anything, or is this probably just some? Or are we
Oh,
just making a fuss over nothing?
yeah, you're right. I should probably just investigate the blade itself.
I feel like we didn't really check it last time.
Well, we were
All
kind
I
of
can.
fighting.
Yeah.
Go ahead and give me an investigation or an arcana check.
I'm assuming Sumi's helping again.
Yeah.
I'm
Hey.
getting weaker.
He's getting weaker. A 22.
The boss wringing his little grubby hands. Perfect. Perfect.
Alrighty. Looking over the Looking over the weapon itself, you would notice that the quality of the hilt appears to be much greater than that of the blade itself. Looking over it, trying to read a thing. Okay, there it is. Looking over the blade, you would find that the hilt itself seems like it can twist a little bit. Giving it a light twist, you would see as this radiant energy shoots out of the top of the blade. Perhaps you are holding a sun sword.
What is that?
Oh my gosh, it's like my moonbeam.
Well then,
Have I been holding that this entire time and not known?
probably. Yeah, I guess you
Jesus.
can.
This guy isn't very observant with his items.
I mean, he doesn't have eyes.
Yeah.
Both of you, be
So.
quiet.
All right, Brooke.
Okay, look, I try. My perception's not very great. I'm sorry.
I'm just
And
gonna be like, I'm just gonna like hand that to you. I'm like, here you go, have fun with that.
I mean, he uses his
Okay.
gun anyway. It's not like he'd use it. So, if you want us to
Hey, he
kill
likes
that,
fun. He likes funky weapons. Like, what's not funkier than like a twist and activate sword,
I don't
like the
know,
cane sword, the veterans cane that he has.
that he doesn't use.
That's a yeah, no, but it's there. That's a nifty thing. You can take that back. You can tell stories about that shit.
Do you see this? So, why do you want us to, like, you want us to kill that guy, but you don't want us to know who it is?
You want, yeah, what's up with that? How do you want us to kill a man we don't know who to look for?
Is it because we already know him or something? Like,
Or is it
Sujir will
because you
kind
have
of
somebody or is it because you have something planned and don't want us to kill him too early?
Sujir will kind of pause for a moment and think about it and go, it's more so it's not as fun if I spoil everything. Get out of here.
Phases through her. Okay. Stop phasing through people. They don't like that.
gets in your face. I mean, okay.
Takes getting in your face too far.
Yeah, Paul, I'll put that in my. If you can put that
I
in my
was trying to
inventory.
turn.
Yeah. I'll actually probably keep it to where I can actually use it.
So
Just
you
in
want
case.
it to just be like a game then?
You said it, not me.
It's what you're doing.
I wouldn't describe it as a game, but yes, I suppose a game of sorts.
I mean,
So
I
you just want a
guess.
mystery for your show.
My soaps.
Sujir will sort of tap the ground with her rapier, then point up in crafts and go, I will say, he's already met the individual, though in passing.
Huh?
Who do you know who she looks at her little notepad? Drums.
Earthen drummer?
Yeah.
Also, we know who he looks like. Just the broken nameplate, right?
Yes.
So, Crafts, you want to
Yeah,
have a good
Crafts,
look
who is
over there?
that?
I mean, yeah, I'll take a look.
While you guys do that, I'm going to take my leave.
Phases through each other again.
Trips.
While you guys do that, I will. She snaps her fingers and vanishes.
She's gonna go home and watch us through the coin.
Eat it. Oh wait, I
I'm
guess you
not eating.
technically did. You
Yeah,
like to eat
first
coins,
off,
don't
technically I
you?
can. I don't like to eat coins. They don't taste nice, especially
You
ones that taste like soul. All right, there's
you like to
fucking
eat
demonic
coins,
energy.
don't you?
It's soul
Yeah,
food.
yeah, and you eat the erasers off the ends of pencils.
What's that?
What's a pencil?
You guys know what a fucking pencil is. We had pencils back in the medieval times. You guys, you motherfucker, you know what
An
pencils
eraser
are.
on top of a pencil?
Yes,
Yeah.
Why is there an eraser on the pencil?
efficiency.
Ah, that makes sense.
But you can write and then with your other hand erase at the same time.
No. Because why would you? How would you? What do you mean at that same time? How are you
'Cause
writing
if
what
you
you're
don't
literally
if
erasing?
you don't
No,
have
you have to
if you
stop.
don't
You
have
have
the
to.
eraser on it and you have the eraser just on your other hand, because why would you put it on the pencil? Then you can write and erase at the same time. But if you have it on the top of the pencil, you have to write and then you have to erase and turn
Then
it.
by your logic, let's just turn the pencil lead into the eraser so you don't write anything at all and just erase everything.
That's not the point.
Sarah just
It's about swipping
sighs.
from one side,
Okay,
erase what
can you two
messed
stop?
up, and flip it
I
back
really need
around
to
and
make a
start
fucking
writing.
bingo card.
Can you please?
I gotta do it
Please?
for the 50th
What am I doing
episode.
again?
Oh,
Oh, I'm trying to
the blade
recognize who
is
this.
literally just a beam of light. I thought it like shot out a beam of light.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I just got a I got a laser. Got a
Are you even
lightsaber
gonna
now.
use it?
Keep it.
Yeah, I thought about that. Yeah,
Focus it down, make it a laser pointer.
Anyway.
It's still a +2 that I can still use.
Look at that guy with. Yeah,
It is.
you have a weapon that is specifically made for you from the tower and you don't use it.
Yeah, that's because guns are cool.
Do you see this?
Also, that isn't my best melee weapon.
Aye, fair enough.
Who is this man? Or person?
I don't.
Woman? Who is it?
The Earthen Drummer? Let me take a look. Squints.
Alrighty,
Activating
give
vision.
me.
I guess that would be a history?
Yes.
Hmm.
Sumi's rubbing off on crafts.
I can give you advantage if you have.
I could give you a 1d4.
Uh-oh.
If you have.
Guidance be
No,
upon you.
I do not have proficiency in it, no.
Damn.
With a 10, all you can gather from it is it appears to be. My brain was like, okay, it could be this. It's like, no, my brain's not working at the moment. So, looking over the figure, you would note that it bears a very similar physique to that of a Hadazi.
I didn't see.
A what now?
Monkey!
Think of it as a as like a
It's literally the Pokemon.
what? No.
Alright. 1 second. I'll be right back.
Think of like a of a flying squirrel and a monkey, but they're people.
Okay.
Average human height and hair all over.
Okay.
Um,
So when did you
they have
see
a
that?
where I'm from, they're pretty common, but I don't know this specific one. Yeah, that's the issue. But I recognize their race, I guess.
Well, just look harder.
I don't know anyone that's I guess looks even harder.
Look harder.
Do I try again with the D4 or do I just add the D4?
I think you have to try again. I don't know.
With the
DM's
D4.
discretion, I guess.
Try again with the D4, but despite the fact it looks like both Richter and Metal have proficiency, they couldn't help you anyway because they have no idea.
Yeah, they have no
this is
idea,
rewind.
but B, they have proficiency. They have proficiency, but I don't.
I mean, I feel like the only way they could help is like trying to jog his memory. Like, oh yeah, think about when you were
They
working
both pull out
here.
hammers.
Well, it's like when you try to help somebody get back on track when they lose their spot. You're like, oh yeah, we were talking about this, and oh yeah, you remember this. Like,
He's like, did you meet somebody at a store? He's like, did you see them in a parking lot? Did you see them? He's like, was it at the gym?
yeah.
Did you see them at the mall?
I mean,
at the movie?
Suchir was vague enough. It literally could have been you bought like a single meal from this person.
I feel like honestly, she could have, but I feel like she wouldn't have made it obvious like that.
No, more so
mean-
her saying that they'd met before. It literally could have been you met this person with a single transaction and you were gone.
Well, that's
Anyway,
the thing.
Think.
How does he? How does he tend to be a bit vagabondish? Though some of them do hold down jobs, more like odd jobs.
So you got pickpocketed.
Some would do that, yes, but I don't exactly have pockets.
Who have you ever been deceived and stolen from and maybe chased?
Deceived and stolen from? Yeah, my freedom and stuffing me in a box.
So think hard about that.
It wasn't a Hadizee. Those were space elves.
Okay, think hard.
Yeah. Do I roll something for that?
It's not picking up on
don't
Discord.
Another history check.
History with the. Guess I'll roll that.
God
Nice.
fucking
1d4.
yeah, 1d4.
Yeah, that'll fix it, guys.
Hey, you might get a 4. You might get an 11.
You might get a 3 and make him laugh even more.
Yeah. Ah!
So with 11,
I get an 11.
With an 11, I guess I can give you a little more details about it. The part that sets off from an average Hadizee is this one does not have the flaps for the wings.
The skin flaps.
Yeah, it doesn't have those.
they cut their flaps
Okay.
off.
Or they were born without them. They don't have to cut them off.
I thought that
I
they
mean,
were
humans-
flying squirrel monkeys.
They are, but you know, genetic deformities happens, especially in space. A lot of radiation up there, by the way.
What's that again?
Yeah.
It's feel bad light. Okay, it's light that literally hurts you.
So
Also, it's invisible.
A mix of radiance and necrotic.
Yes, actually.
Oh my gosh. That
Except
sounds
it's also
horrible.
yes, it's horrifying because sometimes
Didn't you
it's
say that
invisible.
rock you had was radioactive?
Yeah, that's why I kept it in that
The
box.
radiation will kill you.
Maybe if you take out that rock, you'll remember better.
I don't know if first off, that rocket is currently powering the suit that I'm in.
Oh, well, think harder.
Think harder.
harder.
All
Just-
right.
God damn it, it's not picking up on Discord. I'm like knocking on my desk and then I tried knocking on my mic and none of it's picking up on Discord, but it's probably ear raping OBS.
You're probably getting noise gated.
My what is gated?
Noise gated.
Oh.
Just
So
God
guess
damn
I'm
it, I think
hitting
that's
hit-
getting muted too.
I heard a click.
I was snapping my fingers.
At this point, a bit of time has passed since
Like 30 minutes.
minute per check,
Oh,
and
okay.
then you guys bickering.
So probably like 10 minutes total.
Probably like 10 minutes. You would begin to hear a rumbling throughout the room. As the room around you begins to shake, you would once again hear the voice. I told you to go away! As bursting from the center of the room,
Oh.
you would see what appears to be a larger than before vice.
Oh, well, I guess we're not able to wait.
I
Or
thought he
time
was
to
going to be
wait.
through there. She points to the other door.
You
You
know,
would
I
see
did
that
too.
the other door itself has collapsed in on itself. It is
Oh.
totally not because that map is fucking abysmal.
Which one was that map again? That was the...
The split path that then connects into one with like a weird
Oh.
stream in the middle with the pillar room in the center where he was inside of.
God, yeah,
And
you're
then he
right.
was slightly the wrong size, so then he looked weird.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, that sounds good. Oh, this is gonna be a small fight.
Richter,
The
you're the
fuck you mean?
closest.
The fuck you mean black circle is in the middle of this turn?
Chaos Orb.
It's the Chaos Orb. What are you doing in here?
It's literally an eyeball. Cause you
You
know.
would begin to hear just a rumbling as Vice turns and looks over at your group and goes, "Not you too." Let me get Vice's turns up real quick as I go ahead and slap down his boss name.
I don't do nothing.
Tazengal's fucking with us again.
Yeah, he did say as well. Like,
Yeah.
like
That is way too loud. No. Placeholder. There will come a point in time where I learn how to do the macros for these things, but
that time is not today, huh?
yeah, coding it is a pain in the ass, and to the people who do it, hallelujah, I'm glad you exist.
That's a lot of turns.
And remove Vice. Roll initiative before it starts.
Perfect.
Anybody want to do anything? Cough, cough, Richter.
Yeah, I'll use my boots.
Go ahead and use them. Give me the 1d8.
I'm gonna laugh if you just.
Don't. I was about to say, don't
He
keep
posed to assert dominance.
I was gonna say, if
Richter.
you only move ahead of metal, I was gonna laugh.
Yeah.
I was like, please don't speak it into existence.
Yeah, I held off.
I was like, in my mind, I was like, complete it faster. Like, don't let her speak it.
You got a max though.
Yeah, the gods favored me this
He's
moment.
fucking ready.
Alrighty.
All right, everyone, don't forget to
No,
scan.
it's like we all he pops up out of the floor. I click my heels together to go faster.
Let me get combat notes. Yippee.
Did I make it? No, I didn't.
I will be the first.
Without
Nice.
further ado, let us begin. From what you remember last time, Vice will start out in his sluggish state. What this means is his AC is lowered, his movement speed is lowered, and he can only do certain things on his turn. He has two separate scannable features, one while he's in his sluggish form, one when he's in his awakened form. About that, again.
Bro, why does this sound like something I could hear from Secret Rings? I wish.
On Vice's spell turn, he will take 5 feet this way, then dash and take 5 more feet this way, and end his turn. Richter.
Alrighty. What are the scannables and his sluggish?
Alrighty, scannables in his sluggish form. For a DC 10 Arcana or Investigation, you can scan his Crown, his Devastating Slam, the Vengeful Soul Shatter, Sluggish, Soul Barrier, Tunneler, Turn Immunity, Speak with Beasts, and Aura of Death.
And I all of these things constantly are. I just have no good stats to roll these.
Yeah, Incarna. Incarna. It's
Arcana.
rough. It's rough.
I gotta. I can either choose between the -1 or the -1. Well, first, I'm just gonna get out the way and shoot.
Yeah, I've got a. Oh my gosh! Wait, actually, my Arcana's good. Oh, cause it's wisdom.
Yeah, you know, it's only a 45% chance to succeed. We believe in you.
I have. I'm gonna take the first shot, and I will. I'll do radiant to fire off the first one.
He's
Ready,
fucking ready.
24 will hit for 22.
Did anyone else not see the bar move?
It's the
Do
blue
what?
bar first.
Yeah.
More so, I just wasn't paying attention. I'm like, that looks like it's very close to where it just was.
I'm gonna try the sharpshooter.
Okay.
Ah, why?
A
I call sharpshooter and I
6
suddenly
will miss.
cannot roll above a 3.
You're looking
Um,
through your scope with the wrong eye.
You gotta know when to hold 'em. Know when to fold 'em.
no, it's Richter. It's Richter focusing and honing in and getting nervous at the last moment.
Hey, wait a minute. Damn it! Sumi, you saying something has now made Craft curious. Are you even able to close your eyes?
Wait, me?
Yeah, you.
Breaks bone.
Wait, Richter like kind of sits there. Can I? We can solve this later. Let's fight right now.
There's a thing.
I feel like it's just he unfocuses
These are
one
important
eye.
questions.
Yeah, honestly,
no.
Kat, I was thinking the exact same thing. Like he really like just thinking about it now. He's like, I kind of just
Associates.
unfocus on the world.
Or he just like tilts his hat a little bit.
Oh, that would be
Man.
too.
Man for this dissociates.
Okay. I'll try. I don't really have anything that I want to use my bonus turn on yet. So,
Walter, your mic's picking up your breathing.
yeah, I'm gonna try to scan for something.
Alrighty, I will resend scans real quick.
I'm gonna try turn immunity.
Alrighty, go ahead and give me an Arcana and/or Investigation.
Let's try that Arcana, baby.
Well, there's a 1 and a 0 on the screen.
There is. They're in the wrong order though.
I was like, you know what? Let's try Arcana for difference. Richter, remembering that he literally is completely an idiot in fucking magic.
He got thrown off with Kraft's comment.
He couldn't focus, and now he's like trying to think
Wait a
about
second.
if he can close his eyes or not.
It's
He
like when
just-
you get asked how your tongue sits in your mouth and you're like, wait a second.
Wait,
Wait a minute, I don't have a tongue.
It's like, and then, like you're asked that question, and then you're being told to give a big presentation. You're like, oh shit. Okay. I'm gonna take 5 more feet. Try to keep the. That is my turn.
All right. I am going to use my bonus action to scan his aura of death.
Alrighty. Alright, Aura of Death. All creatures within 30 feet of Mummy Lord Vice have disadvantage on death saving throws as their life force is slowly being drained by his aura.
All right. Better than what I'm gonna be honest. That's better than what I would have liked. I was just really hoping he did not just have like a fucking spirit guardians up at like all times.
Wouldn't that
That
be
would be-
fucked?
Yeah, I've had to deal with that. Anyway, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Ooh, he's just out of range. Alrighty.
If
You
you
know
go
what?
back to your start and walk diagonal instead of down, you would have made it.
Yeah, but you can't do double diagonals.
Yes, you can. What?
Originally, you're not allowed to do double diagonals. That's why I don't do it. That's why I only did one and then did that.
Just,
That would have been 30.
just do it.
Just what?
All right, fine. I'll take the double diagonals.
I bet we've all been doing that.
I
Yeah.
haven't. I've been avoiding doing that.
Sorry, man, you're not allowed to walk that direction. What do you mean?
Twice.
I can walk that way. No, you have to go
You
to the
already did it
left,
once.
actually. But why can't I
And
just
it's
go that way?
just you.
Sorry,
It's
man.
just you that has to do this. No one else is allowed to do this. You may see all of us walking in a different way, but no, you're not allowed to.
Craft
I'm gonna-
mech is unable to walk diagonal.
Oh, Freedom! Limitations have been unbound! Punch.
Punch. That'll hit, dealing 15 points of damage.
Punch.
That'll crit, dealing 17 points of damage.
Damn it. Darn you twos.
I'm like, wow, that was a crit. Looks at the damage. Oh, that was a crit.
That was a crit. Alrighty. Well, that was my movement. That was my bonus action. That was my punches. Movement. He's got his movement turn.
You'll see as Vice will lift up his arms and then begin holding them in the air above Crafts. This attack will not land on this turn.
It's probably going to land on the action turn when I can't move.
Can we
You
go over
just
the
did.
fact he rolled a 9 and got a 26?
Oh shit!
Yeah, it says right there, plus 17. Right as
Is
day.
it my turn?
Yeah.
17. Hold the fuck on.
He's got a plus
Paul.
17.
Paul, like, wait, why the fuck?
Huh.
He's got a plus 4, plus 3, plus 10.
Because if it's not supposed to.
Hey!
For some
You-
reason, in his attack, he had a plus 10 extra bonus.
I will swap to my lance so that I can reach.
Good news, everyone! This ain't gonna hit shit! I'm not talking about you, I'm talking about his punch.
Right.
Thank you for grabbing a picture soon.
Also,
Okay.
going from
one.
18 damage to 48. Holy shit.
Yeah, I saw
Yeah.
that. I saw that.
All
Was the
right.
original one also 60-10? Because if the original one was 60-10, Jesus.
Yes.
It's a 18 out of a 60-10, Jesus.
An 11 will hit, dealing 12 points of damage.
Nice.
A wee bit of a
Again.
punch.
Oh shit.
A 26 will crit, dealing 12 points of damage. What the fuck is with these cursed ass crits?
Wait, what?
You
what?
rolled a 9 on the first one, then a 5 and a 4 on the second.
Okay.
Dude, what is this? God, watch it be funny.
I
Like,
feel
I take
cheated.
all the bad luck today, and I'm just, it's like you get the crits, and I just get the negative. I get the ones.
Was he fighting with a bamboo shoot?
Because he couldn't reach, so he's using the lance.
Ah!
Yeah.
Wait, where'd you start?
Right here. He was one space next to you.
If he
To
was
the
one
right.
space if he was one space next to me to the right and he moved down here, why didn't he just Eh? Oh, okay, I see it now. I see why.
Do you? Do you really?
Yes, I do.
Oh, since I landed a hit, I'd like to. Hold on, where is it? I'd like to use my last spell slot for Shining Smite, if that's fine.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead and use it, and I'll
Okay,
crit the damage.
consume concentration.
He crit, guys.
Oh yeah, then I crit. I forget.
Let's see.
Wait, last spell slot?
Vice will take 13 points of damage as he is. Let's see. The spell ends. Attack rolls against it have advantage. It can't benefit from the invisible condition. Well, lucky you.
I forget. Is Lance two-handed, so that means I wouldn't have shield AC.
I don't remember.
Lance was versatile.
I don't think it's versatile.
It's a martial melee. I don't.
Here, I'm gonna search your D&D Beyond sheet real quick because that one will have if it's over or if it's heavy or not. Yeah, it's two-handed.
Okay.
I wish this had it.
End turn.
Alrighty. On its action turn, Mummy Lord Vice will lift up his arms again and place new danger area. On his next action turn, this will land. Era. 5, 10, 20, 20, 30, 35, 40. She thwack. 23 will hit, 7 points of damage. She thwack again, and 11 will hit.
Remember
6 points of
advantage.
damage. Oh, you're right, you're right. Let's crit this, shall we? No crit. No crit. Checking a thing. Carol. Flurry of blows. A 23 will hit for 9 points of damage, and you'll see as a damage barrier will immediately go off, causing a triggering effect. Vice will sort of shake and rumble as you watch the soul energy leave from his body as the devastating slams are interrupted. Vice will immediately go into his awakened state. Yeah, everything you see of the scannables there, forget them. It changed. You can now learn about his spell turn, his movement turn, his action turn, and his conjure turn. As well as under his features, you can learn about his crowned, his awakened lord form, his aversion to fire, tunneler, turn immunity, speak with beasts, and aura of death.
What's the first roll for? Just any? 14?
Oh, it's supposed to be perception. I'll update that real quick.
Hey, I'm good at something for once.
Alrighty. And Kara has one more attack, so unarmed strike. With advantage. Close but no cigar. Dealing 10 points of damage. Vice also immediately casts a spell upon himself as soon as he enters enters into his awakened state. He casts upon himself Hide Petrification. Touch a willing creature until the spell ends. The target's skin has a stone-like flesh appearance, and the target's AC can't be less than 16, regardless of what kind of armor it's wearing. And because she has a freebie, Kara's going to try and weave in a Hand of Harm. Oh, had your sheet open. But unfortunately, Vice is immune. Kara has 15 feet left, so 5, 10, 15. On his conjure turn, Mummy Lord Vice will hold up his hand to his crown as he presses down upon it. You begin to hear a rumbling. Cat, go ahead and roll me a 1d5 real quick.
That's theirs, right?
What?
The car alarm.
I don't hear anything.
There's a. Hold on. Well, let me pause and go look. Never mind, it stopped. Also, of course you don't hear anything. You're on the other side of the house with your headphones on.
Alrighty, with a 2, you watch as a spiritual entity manifests as a new, much larger form as Grixie takes the field
Grixie!
and immediately attacks Crafts.
Wait,
I think that's some bullshit I'm putting at you.
Roll 16 will miss,
Answer yourself.
and a 23 will now miss.
Hands to yourself.
Sumi.
Wow, guys, it's finally me. Wow,
Can you believe it? It's
can you
Sumi's
believe it?
turn.
Happening right now.
Happening right
Sumi's
now.
turn.
I never would have. It's Sumi's turn. Never thought it'd come around.
What do I want to do? Richter's radiant damage was normal, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
It might be different in the Awakening, but I doubt it.
Well, we're about to find out. Let me make sure I line this up correctly. There we go.
Meme.
Do it right on top of Craft. So
That
it
was actually a pretty good roll.
Oh, okay. You placed it on Vice. I didn't see it.
Yeah.
That's a crit. Vice will take 6 points of radiant damage.
Good news. He didn't have disadvantage. Nor did he make a cut. Nor did he, unshapeshift. He's not a shapeshifter.
Well, he saves.
Yeah, I know. But they would still have disadvantage if they're a shapeshifter.
Fair, fair.
Alrighty, Sumi, there's your action.
I will scan.
Alrighty, scanning his awakened form.
Let's see. I will do the crown. Vice's crown.
Alrighty, give me an Arcana check.
Oh yeah! Let's do this! Yippee! Ugh. Oh wait!
A 13 is the exact amount needed. Vice's crown. Vice's crown can be knocked off, and Vice will use Vengeful Shatter in the direction of whoever takes the crown at the end of their next turn, moving 15 feet per turn instead of attacking and becoming immune to all damage until his crown is returned.
Man, these people and their crowns, am I right?
So, that sounds like we don't want to knock off the crown.
Mm-hmm.
Or don't be the target of the attack.
I mean, we could just have it to something else takes off the crown, looks at the Grick, looks back anyway.
I was gonna say Swarf, but sure, yeah, we'll put it on the Grick.
What?
It also becomes immune to
Yeah.
all 10.
It would be more so we wanted to attack something else.
Yeah. Get it facing a certain direction. before
Mage
we go.
hand it with the Grick, just like, oh no, it took it. The Grick shaking its head. No, that was no.
Because it's not added, Vice's crown has the same AC as Vice, but it must be targeted.
Fair. Maybe there's something we can do later.
You will see, as phasing through the doorway, as the Chaos Orb manifests itself,
Jesus.
That's a big ass
continuing
eye.
continuing its approach towards what appears to be Vice. The Chaos Orb can now be scanned.
Last time, wasn't that like the size of my head? Sumi looks at the others.
Yeah. That's
Getting bigger.
a lot bigger. I think you guys should move out of the way.
Probably.
After end my turn.
Good news, it's not pulsating anymore.
That's the turn thing.
Well, because it's usually goes in circles around it.
Yeah, it pulsates because of the fact I changed the token's size. And that's just a weird little feature with it.
Sure.
Alright, starting on his spell turn. Check it real quick. Vice will hold out his hand and point in the direction of Carrot and Sumi. He casts Entangling Worms.
Get your fucking
Wriggling worms sprout from the ground in 20-foot squares, starting from a point within range. For the duration, these worms turn the ground in the area into difficult terrain. A creature in the area, when you cast a spell, must succeed on a strength saving throw or be restrained by the entangling worms. Till the spell end, a creature restrained by the worms. Use its action to make a strength check against your spell save DC. On a success, it frees itself. When the spell ends, the conjured worms will return to the earth below. Alright,
So,
Kara will go for the save. He's entangled.
hmm.
And Sumi is entangled.
But I still
So,
have concentration, yes?
yes, it is not a damaging effect. The worms just straight up give you entangled. It is, or straight up give you restrained. It is the perk of it.
Alright, guys, now hear me out. We hit it off while we're behind the orb, so it goes through the orb.
Ready? That's a spell turn out of the way. Richter.
What are the scannables in the chaos orb?
There's only one scannable. The DC is 20. Arcana.
Oh, God.
Okay, but what's the scannable?
You have no idea.
I really don't. That
I
I would
mean,
need. I have a 5% chance. So
I would just scan Vice.
What do you mean? Yeah, you. What?
what?
I mean, I can use
have a-
enhance ability.
What do you mean you have a? What do you mean you have a 5% chance? You have a -1, don't you?
Yeah, he has to crit.
Yeah.
But then that still makes it 19.
It's a crit.
Yeah, but
Okay,
a crit
fair.
still.
Yeah. I got it. I realized.
It's like no matter what, you still have a 5% chance of getting it.
Well, on the bright side, Richter, you've already crit once.
Yeah. Nirvana.
I think what I'll do is wait. What's everyone's Arcana? Mine's +4.
-1.
Crafts metal.
What?
What's your
What's
Arcana?
your Arcana?
So +4.
Okay.
Nathan? Your
Sorry.
Arcana?
You're gonna. I've got a +5.
Okay. So I think whenever I inevitably lose concentration on Moonbeam, I will give you enhance ability so you can try and scan the eye.
Very well.
Yeah.
Thumbs up.
Sounds good. Don't you have to
Okay.
touch me?
Do I have to touch you? I mean, I'll make it work. It is touch. I'll make
Just
my
doing
way
the
over.
I was gonna say, send me
No.
Nelson Mandela. Give me the boop. Share with me your
You can also come to
familiar
me.
spell.
Okay, I'll use my bonus action
Why don't I just do it
to.
to myself? I have that spell.
Yeah, do it to yourself, weirdo.
Oh, okay. Now you're gonna fucking call me a weirdo?
Okay, I'm gonna do.
Oh wait, I don't have it ready. That's why.
I'm gonna roll for the spell turn
Alrighty.
because that will tell us all the spells.
Yeah, there you go.
Right. 8.
With a 16, that is a success. The spell turn. At initiative 20, Mummy Lord Vice casts one of 3 spells. Hide Petrification at the start of his awakened form. Entangling Worms, prioritizing groups of creatures, or Erupting Earth once if Entangling Worms is currently active.
Okay. Well, erupting earth doesn't sound good, but it also might be on the people who might be on the area of entangling worms. So,
It seems like it.
As somebody who
Uh,
has used Erupting Earth, it hurts.
great.
It also makes difficult terrain, I think.
Yes, and you also have disadvantage, and you're in the worms.
Yeah.
And I'll use my object interaction to pull Sunshot. I will take my first shot. Sunshot
Which target?
on Vice.
Okay. A 16 will hit, dealing
10 piercing.
reduced damage, but Vice will immediately begin flailing and grabbing at his face.
I really want to say that I remembered that because I remembered it after I saw the thing in the scannable.
Vice holds concentration.
We'll try this one. Damn it.
A 15 will bounce off of the golden plating on his body.
Damn it. I hit the Virgil. Damn it.
Herbert.
Stay-
Herbert Bobber.
I'm gonna stay right here. Stay out the way. It's my action and bonus.
Crafts.
Alrighty.
I think your main problem is you're gonna still have to get out of the way of the eye. Any case, but you still have to deal with the grid.
Just in case whatever it decides to do, yeah.
I mean, it may just it may just go to Vice, or it may literally fry you guys as it goes through.
Yeah. Here's what I'm gonna do then. Because I haven't done this yet because I wanted to save it. But I'm gonna cast mirror image on myself.
I love mirror image. It's such a fun spell, but it's such a nightmare.
To keep
Yes.
track of.
Yeah.
So mirror image, I now have 3 duplicates of me, and now whenever anybody rolls to hit me, they then have to roll to see if they hit me or if they hit one of my 3 duplicates.
It's a fun spell.
It's a very nice spell, especially when you have high AC already.
I bet you the first thing both Sumi and Kara thought was, "Oh God, not more."
Sumi, that's 4 crafts too many.
Wee.
It's a
And
fun
then
spell, especially when you need when you don't have any friends to play multiplayer games.
they're intangible. Aversion to reality.
Also, even if they were tangible, just copies your movements.
Yeah, that as well. You know what? I'll bonus action. I'll give a try for that Arcana.
Alrighty.
Damn it.
There is nothing I can give you.
Give me your best shot, Grick.
Grixie will lash out with the Pinnacles. 17 will miss.
Yeah, I'll pivot to here. I'll move here. I'll give Walter some room to get away from that eye.
Thank you.
Action, bonus action. Yeah, that should be it.
On the movement turn, go ahead and roll for Moonbeam Cat.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Ready. Constitution save. Vice will pass, taking only 7 points of damage, and maintain concentration. Crafts and metal, you'll see as Vice's body begins to vibrate and shift as he just collapses to the ground into a pile of worms. God damn it. 1 sec. Oh, I can just click it from there. As Vice collapses into the ground, he will shift over here.
I was about to say, I was like, "Oh no, not in front of me."
Mummy Lord Vice falls into a pile of worms and teleports up to 60 feet. The worms remain where it dropped until the end of the next movement turn, dealing 2d4 piercing damage and 2d4 poison damage to anybody who crosses through or ends their turn within the worms.
So, how would AOP work? Is there one?
No, because he collapses into nothing.
Hmm.
That is a very cool ability, Paul.
He's worming out. Metal.
Metal looks up, sees that he's gone. Wait, what?
Metal looks at the
Metal.
hammer. I think it's
Hmm.
Bonkin time.
Metal staring at Vice. Vice shrieks and or dematerializes into worms. Metal, where'd he go? Vice breathing down his neck.
No, Metal immediately turns to face the only enemy he sees. Doesn't realize Vice is right behind him.
So, just so we're clear, probably best chance of getting the crown off if we wanted to or needed to, probably Richter shooting it off or something.
Yeah, and whoever it is going to charge. I think it said whoever is going to charge whoever's holding it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, whoever takes the crown.
Right.
I'm
In which
just.
I mean, technically somebody could shoot it off and then
Yeah, I'm just.
hit it off and then somebody else grabs it.
I'm just. What would be?
It's an
Is
idea.
there a benefit that you can see? Because otherwise, I see he
I mean,
becomes.
I just feel like if we can use it to get it to move into the orb forcefully, but
Oh,
as
I
we
can
know
do that.
now,
Well, I feel like it's heading towards the orb anyways. Because the orb's heading towards it. So I feel like that's probably not something.
I mean, so far I haven't even seen like the orb move past that point, so I don't know for sure where it's going.
Well, it's only had one turn, and it used that turn to.
Well, for the orb or
The
Vice.
orb.
Hmm.
The orb is at initiative count of 1. It's only had one turn, and all it's done is move into the room. And Paul was like, it's moving with the intent of going towards Vice. Now Vice is a little
Oh,
bit
well,
off.
at the very, how about this? I should go ahead and roll bonus early to try to scan the orb.
Okay.
Well,
Maybe we'll get more information.
yeah.
With a 22.
Hello.
Oh,
Yeah!
Metal popping off. The Chaos Orb has 2 moves that it does. The first one is Blossoming Purgation. The Chaos Orb grows numerous white petals all over its body as a blinding light begins to glow within its core. The targeted creature is then destroyed and assimilated into the orb as it is consumed by the light.
Oh, that's not even a roll. You're just destroyed.
And Entropy's Vigil. The Chaos Orb summons one which it has consumed in the past.
Oh,
It's trying to consume Vice. We gotta stop
it's
this.
trying to consume.
Well, it can
Vice.
also. It can also summon
another
the
problem.
others.
But how can it consume the others if we already killed them? Does consuming their corpse count?
It brought them
Yeah, because
back.
it does say a creature. So I'm not sure if that includes a corpse.
A corpse does not count. Corpses are
Yeah, that's what I was
objects.
saying. I mean, it could be.
I think we should just work with the assumption it could bring one of the other bosses.
Yeah.
Because I'm guessing the things we fought in the refights were the things made by this.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Though that is
it's a
confusing
magic
because
one.
the other fights we would beat the orb out of them, basically.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing
Oh,
maybe
yeah.
the orb went back.
Or maybe this is the orb at finally at an actual amount of power after gathering power from the other boss.
Yeah, maybe this would be the first summon back.
Yeah,
So
this is
maybe
the
we
first
would have
time
to
we
worry about
actually
Vice
really
and
use this.
Novas or something.
So I'm wondering, do we really want it to eat it now because it'll just be able to summon him whenever?
Hell no.
Yeah,
Even
so
if
I
it is a
think-
free deletion.
I mean,
So-
honestly, if it does move towards
It's a
Vice,
free deletion, but like also no.
It'll come back to bite us later.
Mm-hmm.
I will
Yeah, it
say,
also-
because you guys have scanned Vice's crown, when Vice is under the immunity from losing his crown, he is immune to Blossoming Purgation.
All right.
Ah.
Wait, was it immune to damage? It said when he has the crown off, or just the fact that
Vice's
he doesn't
crown's knocked
attack?
off, he will use Vengeful Soul Shatter in the direction of whoever takes the crown at the end of their next turn, moving 15 feet per turn instead of attacking, and becoming immune to all damage until his crown is returned.
Okay,
Right,
so that would be
okay.
a way to get him away from it, I guess.
Yeah, a vengeful soul shatter could also
Yeah.
be something that could attack the chaos orb. I'm not exactly sure what that is, but it doesn't sound.
Also, if the orb gets too close in general, just yeah,
But I
like
mean,
just keep it away and
what I can do next turn is shoot it, and then Crafts can grab it, and then take it, and he can go to the other side of the room. I mean, this all does depend on how much movement the chaos orb does get per turn, but
right.
I will say you guys have seen Vengeful Soul Shatter used before. It was used on Bartholomew.
is that the one that finished him?
Yes, it was the one that shattered Bartholomew's barrier and killed him instantly.
Yeah, weren't we?
Yeah.
Wasn't it like a crazy amount of damage?
Hmm.
So I mean, a good way to do this might just.
That's literally why Richter took force resistance.
Wait, so
Yeah.
then it's like really dangerous to try to get the crown off because then you get hit with deletion beam.
Well, see, the thing is that what if we use the Soul Shatter against Chaos? May not be easy. But if we do, then
Now there's an
because
idea.
it only moves 15 feet per turn instead of attacking, and I don't know how many times it'll use a Soul Shatter, but if it uses, say, like every 2 turns or so, we can time that.
With it, it'll only use the Soul Shatter as long as it does not have the crown back. And instead of attacking, it'll move closer, and at the end of your next turn, it'll use Soul Shatter.
Okay, so you.
What happens if the
So you could
orb
just give it
destroys the
back?
crown?
The orb destroys the crown?
Yeah.
Well, the orb is targeting Vice.
Yeah, it's going to
Oh.
target it's going to target the full creature, not just.
I think we should not use it on the orb. Because one, you're getting close to the orb, meaning you could get sucked in.
Yeah,
I think we should just only use that in a worst case scenario where we have to get him away from it.
Yeah.
I can tell you with Metal's successful Arcana check, the orb is only targeting Vice. It is disregarding you all. So don't worry about something that won't happen.
Okay. I mean, I doubt we could probably attack it. We could try.
I wouldn't want to try to attack the orb, no.
I mean, people who have multi-attacks, somebody could send in a hit, see if anything happens.
Could also be poking a beast that we may not.
Yeah, because remember that thing is literally from a god.
It also.
Well, at the same time, isn't it gonna just take his body anyway? Because we're here for the refight, to kill him. Because he's causing all these issues with the necrosis in the forest. So, like, he's gonna die and then his body's gonna be there. So maybe we need to take out the eye.
Yeah, we can probably just have someone throw a
That's what
random
I'm saying. Because, I mean, I think Kara has Magic Missile with the Staff of Defense, right?
No.
God damn it.
Kara has shield and the armor. I can't remember what it's called. Mage armor.
Mage armor. Okay. That's what I was thinking.
Richter has Staff of Magic Missiles, though.
Yeah.
I guess a wand.
Yeah. Well, it's more so something that will hit, so we can see how it reacts.
Yeah, I can do that my next. Attack.
Thumbs up.
And if something bad happens, I can do action
I
surge.
can also just move the moonbeam. Though I
Okay.
don't know if that's a bad idea. With the
Chaos
whole...
Orb might not like the radiant.
Well, it's more so just the whole shapeshifter thing. If this is something that's taking a smaller form, but it's actually huge, and you know, for
That'd be
roots form.
I'm sure that would totally not be hilarious.
Just fucking crush it. It just breaks the temple.
But yeah, anyway.
So honestly, I
Hmm.
would probably just go smacking right now. Just try to get his health down as fast as we can. Because it does seem like it can take the bodies, but maybe we can just bank off the hope that it can only take the living one now.
Because it is trying to assimilate him while he's living, so I would assume
Yeah.
maybe they need to be alive.
Maybe it's
If
like
it
an
doesn't have any
incomplete.
dead ones, I don't know.
Maybe it's like an incomplete versus complete
Yeah.
thing.
Or we just try and be like, hey man, that thing's trying to kill you. Let's get you the fuck out of here. Deal with this necrotic thing after. Anyway.
Hmm.
So I believe you've only spent your bonus action medal.
Right. Hmm. For now, should I just attack like normal? I guess. And then if we're trying to, well, still have movement, right?
Yes. You haven't moved, so.
Hmm. And it's an object interaction for me to switch weapons.
Yes.
Like if I want to hammer and shield.
Yes.
Okay, they'll do that. Let's see. Put on my shield plus Warhammer plus 1. 2, 1, 2, 5. And I'll try to hit with my Warhammer. Still should have advantage because I think I still have
Yep. You
the
still
effect
got
on it.
concentration. So a 26 will hit, dealing 12 points of damage. Vice will succeed his concentration check.
I'd like to activate Crusher to push him forward. Oh wait, actually,
Okay.
how big is he? Where is it?
Vice is
No more than one size larger.
Unfortunately, Vice is 3 sizes larger.
Fuck.
Or 2 sizes, sorry. But still.
Ugh. Hmm. Mm, mm. Well, I'll just go for another smack, I guess.
Alrighty, a 23 will hit, dealing 7 points of damage. Vice will maintain concentration. Vice's action turn. Vice will turn his head over, and stare at Metal. You'll see as he lifts up both of his hands, the tips of his fingers will sort of erupt out in razor sharp claws as he swipes twice. 9 will miss. 25 will hit,
Oof.
dealing 10 points of slashing and necrotic damage. Need a concentration check. You succeed.
Necrotic, you
And then
say?
And then Vice follows up as you see blood start pouring from his mouth, and then he lunges forward, going for festering brute bite. That'll miss.
Oof.
Kara's turn. She's going to try and use her action to. Let me see this. Pull the thing up real quick.
The
For the
necrotic was resisted, right? Oh, it was
yes,
one.
Turns. Boop, boop. I'm just doing this to pull up the save again. Kara's going to try and break out. Kara's not moving it whatsoever. See. I need to add this to her favorites already. Just what her implements of. What is that thing called? Yeah. Position's touch. I can remove everything I need except for restraint. Kara unfortunately cannot do anything this turn. Conjure turn. Grixie. Well, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Open up the page again, please. Thank you. 35, 40, and you would note that Grixie does not seem to take any damage from the, or actually, no, in difficult terrain, not damaging thing. Grixie will go for a tentacle strike.
I just want to note that technically I have the get over here move with my lance, but I only have 2 shots. It doesn't say there's a limit on size or anything. But yeah, it would be risky. But even then, I would have to even go on the other side of him, so
I'm being
I
bullied.
can't really do that right now.
Sumi, you get hit with the tentacle attack for 15 points of damage. Give me a con save.
Let me make. I don't think I have anything I can do. Yeah, I don't think I have anything I can do. Oh,
Then, because it hit with its tentacles, it follows up with a beak.
I'm being bullied.
21 for 9.
I'm being. Fuck you. I'm being bullied.
And then it swipes with its tail at Kara. Its tail is a 10-foot reach. 18 will miss.
I'm being bullied.
Sumi.
Fuck you. I'm moving my moonbeam.
Wow.
Oh, I forgot to. Hold on. Let me just. Where do I? You know what?
There's a button for replacing template.
Yeah. You know what? You know what? Fuck you both.
Wow. Grixie. Grixie will fail the concentration check.
You should take double
Taking
damage because you
13 points of damage. Thought about it. The Chaos Orb.
It can bleed.
Taking
Doesn't have a
6
health
points of
bar.
damage.
It can bleed. Kill
It
it.
doesn't have a health. It doesn't have a health bar.
It took 6 points of damage. It can bleed.
It doesn't have a health bar.
Smile.
Yeah, it doesn't have a health bar because we have to make him use the big attack on it that insta kills.
What if it has infinite health?
What if you have infinite health?
Or it can regenerate health?
Well, we'll find out. And then I guess I'll bonus action scan for Vice stuff.
Is it a beam when he does that?
The Moonbeam?
No. Vice's
Uh,
fucking obliteration beam.
It's a punch.
It's a punch. You see, that's the thing that I worry about. Because if we get him closer to it on his action turn, he would do it on his action turn, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, it would do immediately it'd be immediately following your next turn.
Yeah, so it would have time for it to do something to him.
No, it would be the chaos orbs. If I did it, it would do it at the end of my turn, right?
Yeah, I'm saying it has time for the orb to
not
do
at the end
something.
of your immediate turn, at the end of your next turn, and Vice is immune to all damage during that.
True. I keep forgetting that. Let's see. We have hide, we have crown, we have spell. I'll go aversion to fire.
I
Because I
can
didn't read
can
that
move
until now.
because I can move the crown.
Yeah, I'm
A
gonna be real. I didn't
16
read that scannable. I probably
success.
should have.
Yeah, I didn't notice it until I used my sunshot earlier trying
I
to
was
use
like,
it.
yeah, Awakened Lord, immunity, skipped Tunneler too.
A Virgin of Fire. If the Mummy Lord Vice takes fire damage from a spell of level 1 or higher, he cannot use Festering Bite.
Oh, I see. Too bad I fucking have a third level Moonbeam going right now, and well, I might lose concentration to this crick. If this crick makes me lose concentration, it's fire time. But guys, the orb, it can bleed. guys. The orb.
Go ahead and cast Moonbeam again. I think the fact that the thing is pulsating instead of swirling is so intimidating.
It really is.
It'll
Jesus.
succeed, taking 9 points of radiant damage as the orb will and move closer.
Freaking
Guys,
metal.
I
He's
think-
right behind me, isn't he?
Guys, I think we need to do whatever we're gonna do.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh god.
Okay, so you want me to shoot for the crown now?
Okay,
It unfortunately is the spell turn.
Yeah.
Well, I was saying. Sorry.
Guys, it moves real fast. I think we either need to move him away from it or we need to go for our plan of trying to figure out a way for him to beat up the orb.
Question, is the orb physical?
Yes.
Splendid. I know exactly what to do.
Is the orb
Dice will
technically
sort of-
still in the moonbeam?
Yes, it would still technically be in the Moonbeam. Vice will turn and sort of look around the area. Then he'll draw his attention over to Richter and slam his hands on the ground.
Oh. He doesn't
As
know that area.
the ground erupts up under Victor. I need a dexterity save. Richter, I need a
But does
dexterity
it-
saving throw.
But does it also clip the orb, or is it...
The
you know?
orb is it's actually a cube, so yes. You both succeed.
Oh.
Orb will take 5 points of damage. And Richter will take 10 points of damage.
Okay, so it's resistant to, what was that, bludgeoning? Yes.
Yeah.
I was gonna see
Okay.
if anybody caught that.
I could try to like shoot the orb if you guys can probably handle getting that crown off.
I have no clue if I would be able to. That'd be up to them.
Alright.
I'm kind of stuck in worms and grick right now, so I'm just kind of doing what I can.
Shut up, Paul. Okay,
Sure.
Nathan, talk about what you're gonna do to the orb. So, because if I need to focus on the orb or
So-
I mean, think about it like this.
Can I cast Vortex Warp on the crown and just teleport it onto the orb?
Let me see.
I feel like
Let me see the wording of Vortex Warp real quick.
I feel like worst case scenario, we knock off the orb and we have Swarf Hail Mary it into the
Oh, creature.
orb with him.
Creature. Vortex Warp has the word specifically creature.
The fact that there's not a size limit is wild.
Correct.
wait,
It's
couldn't you
con, basically.
possibly teleport the orb?
Or Vice.
Yes, but I know Vice has a +8 to con.
Yeah.
Well, what about the
And-
orb?
Also, we haven't tested to see if the. Oh wait,
Well, we
no.
don't-
We know the orb is not. The orb is not immune to spells. You dealt damage to it.
Vice also dealt damage. But it's resistant to bludgeoning.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, he punched it. Oh, he hit it with the
But he
earth
did the
there.
earth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like the only way right now we can get the orb to have it is we have Swarf take the crown, hide behind it, and then like put the crown in the orb question mark.
I feel like at that point we should probably just more let kind of just let Swarf take the hit.
Well, it would be hitting Swarf, not the orb, unless he can hit the orb through Swarf, or hit Swarf through the orb.
Probably can hit. I mean, that what was
It's a
what
melee
was-
attack.
Wait, I thought, but
I think the
It's
main
the-
thing is if Swarf was in / on the other side of the orb, would he hit the orb first or hit Swarf through the orb? Because the orb would be like ethereal, you know?
No, the orb is physical.
Oh.
and then but
So we could
and
just put the
also
crown on
not-
top of the orb.
it's also not a physical attack. Is Vengeful Soul Shatter a physical attack?
It's a punch.
It's a physical attack. See it like this. You punch the shit out of something, force energy into it, and it explodes outwards.
Okay, then that
So
probably.
I think Operation Put the Crown on Top of the Orb is a go.
Yeah, or behind it, or in it, whatever.
Well,
So,
yeah.
let's just. I was just not making a joke. Sorry.
How much bigger is the orb compared to me?
Wait.
It's large. You're
Crafts.
medium and it's large.
Does Crafts
Go.
have enlarge reduce still?
Yeah.
No, the orb is considered huge.
Oh.
Now hear me out. If I hit the orb and use Crusher to push it away, I can make my way out of there.
Well, I'm thinking if you use enlarge reduce on metal, you could make him big enough to maybe put the crown on top of the orb, or shrink the orb and make it so. But I think it can do a check to resist.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
So
you can do
yeah,
a check.
you'd have to make metal bigger so you could try and get the crown on top of it.
Get any bigger, I'm gonna get swallowed up. I don't know.
I mean, I could just take this turn to see if I can knock the crown off.
I would do that. I would
Yeah,
focus
then we
trying to
can
get the
see.
crown off so we can work on putting it on the orb. Because it seems
Okay.
like this is our last turn to do something unless we make him move away.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we're in a bad spot right now.
Because it moved
Okay,
15 feet? Or 10?
Yeah.
Vice, he teleported.
No, the
No,
orb.
the orb.
Oh, the orb moved 15.
Yeah. So unless we can make him move... I mean, even then it's going to catch up to him, though, because he moves 15 in a rage, right?
Yeah, but it's still gonna be out of range. Still, it's gonna be like
No, with Vice's thing, when he casts Warm Whirlwind,
No,
it shows
when
that
he
he can
rages
move up
after
to
somebody.
60. Oh, when he rages after somebody, it's 15 per each of his turns, and he's immune to all damage.
Oh, each
Oh.
turn? Okay.
yeah. So that's what 45.
So it would be...
No,
60.
So in that case, it would have to be Craft's Vortex warps somebody to basically the other side of the room.
And the problem is that what knocking the helmet off, like, I don't. I wonder if we could if I could determine like where it gets knocked off to, because I would think it would just go towards crafts right now.
Well, I mean, I guess it would depend on if he can cast the spell to enlarge metal and then toss the thing in the same turn.
Wait, why don't I just grab? If he shoots and it lands by me and I just grab it, why don't I just vortex warp myself behind the eye and
What
then
if
just
you-
place it on the eye?
Or you could vortex on top of the eye.
Yeah.
I do not want to be on this thing when it gets fucking obliterated. If it gets fucking obliterated.
Well, more so, you get teleported on top of it, you put the crown down, you slip off, and move.
Oh, then yes, I would
Yeah.
be able to do that.
Okay, shoot for it, and we'll
Okay.
just do that.
I will object interaction, switch to Shepherd's Watch.
I wish I
I'll take
had
the
something
shot.
to help. Use anything
no
you
matter
can
what-
for a bonus.
Okay, I have 6 shots I can take this turn.
I believe. Sumi believes.
Okay, the crown.
A 25 will hit and knock the crown off over onto this side.
Yeah.
That's how it's done.
Yeah.
Vice will immediately become invulnerable to all sources of damage.
Okay, now use the rest of your shots on the orb.
All
You
right.
think it landed here?
Yes, it landed right in front of you.
Oh, hey, look.
Absolute cinema.
And then I'll make sure to use my
Didn't even need
radiant.
advantage.
Didn't even need it. It was all Kasumi believed.
Oh yeah.
Oh wait, why do I have advantage?
It's still Vice is still under the effect of Shining Smite.
Oh, I forgot about
Mhm.
that. And then I'll use radiant to go for the orb.
Okay. 22 will hit, dealing 11 points of damage.
Oh, does
Reduced
it
down to
resist
5.
radiant? Okay.
Okay. I could also use like my. I don't think I'm not going to. But I could do the Talisman of the Fallen Sorosworn, the psychic damage. Wait, do I even have any more of that?
Sure.
Sure.
Yeah, I do have one more use. So I don't know if like psychic would be against it because it's. But I don't even know how that would.
I mean, can always test stuff out. I have a feeling it's probably resistant to everything except one thing.
Yeah, I'm just also. Yeah, and that one thing is probably may even be like vulnerable to.
Yeah. So your call if you want to try psychic or not, or if you want to try piercing.
Well, I need a. I just don't know if I should use my access surge already.
Well,
If
think about it like this: we're trying to get Vice to kill the orb. Worst
If we
comes to
make-
worst, we still have to kill Vice after.
you're right. All right. So I'll action search and try the talisman. Action surge. While I do that, I'm going to
5, 10.
I
15,
like to
20.
think Sujir's watching this shit like, oh, what the fuck are they doing?
Yo, they fucking ballin'!
all right, and then I
Sujir,
will.
holy shit, absolute cinema.
I'll grab the talisman, make the claw, and slap.
Alrighty. You'll see as the claw forms itself and takes a slash at the Chaos Orb, and the Chaos Orb will simply just ignore it, as the psychic damage deals no damage.
Okay, immune to psychic.
You know, I feel like it's the second time I've used the talisman only for it to literally be used, and on an action search too. Like this, I think that's just funny.
Well,
Alright,
last time you used it, they were vulnerable? Yeah, Luna was vulnerable.
I don't remember. Like the last time I, used an action
I
search.
believe he used the talisman on the Ruin Grinder before.
Well, I meant the last time that I had used there was one fight before where I had
Yeah, in the
done
library.
something and then action surge and then tried the talisman only for it to like be immune or something.
Oh,
Whatever.
I don't remember
It's my
that.
turn. I thought it was immune or maybe it just straight up didn't work. I don't know. Well, that's my turn.
Righty.
So did it work?
It was
Yes,
immune.
the crown is at your feet.
Oh yeah.
No, I meant the talisman.
No, it's
Oh,
immune
no, it's immune.
to psychic.
You'll
Alrighty.
see that Vice is turned and is staring straight at the crown at your feet.
It's time to teleport.
I'll reach down, grab it, and then just look over at the arcade, the floating eye, clap my hands, and teleport on top of it.
Pretty good. Go ahead and cast
You know
Vortex Warp.
TV static? You know when you lose feeling in something because it goes numb? That's your whole body.
But imagine you could stand on a surface and it actually made your skin feel like that. That would be horrid.
Yeah.
I mean, don't
It'll
some
just-
plants do that?
I'll
See.
just
Yeah.
Oh.
Pass into the iris.
You gotta,
and I'll just
He's in the chorb. Get him
I'm
out of
just gonna-
there.
put the crown down on top of it and just kind of
Chorb with a
blink
crown.
off. I just realized I desync by doing that. I desync myself.
All I can think of is the fucking king
You synced
bomb.
yourself.
There we go.
The
I
bomb
resynced
king with a
myself.
little crown on it.
King Bum.
Dude, I do love this moment, but if it takes the movement turn to attack, Metal is kind of in trouble.
Metal's just like at its ankles, you know?
Metal
It
is
just
like
punches
between a
over
rock
him.
and a hard place, and it's like, ah, fuck. This is just gonna suck.
And I'll place it. I'll place it towards like a nice light tilt, like right here, to where he
Well, let
can't
it
get to
fly.
it from that side. He has to go to the other side. So he can't just reach up and take it.
So he's gotta punch it.
Yeah.
Let's just hope that he does punch it next turn and doesn't wait.
Uh,
Because
bonus action.
Funny.
Investigate.
you know, I wonder if Swarf could distract the eye.
I can.
Because maybe you can like briefly distract the eye in case it is next turn he attacks.
Have we done Awakened Lord yet?
No, you have
No.
not. I do not believe.
No.
All right then. Then I'm gonna attempt the check on Awakened Lord.
Alrighty.
Attempt.
Awaken Lord. That is a successful Arcana check. You unfortunately already knew about this, as I realize it's an old thing. With Bartholomew dead and the Worm King's crown back upon his head, Mummy Lord Vice immediately casts Hide Petrification upon himself without concentration, and gains the following attacks: Festering Brute Bright, Brute Claws, and Worm Whip attack. He also gains resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage, and his sluggish condition is removed. God bless.
Alright, so don't be a basic bitch and you're fine.
Yeah. Well, that's the end of my turn.
Return
Alrighty,
the
Metal,
slab.
make me make an athletics or an acrobatics check. Gotta beat a 24.
Motherfucker's got a +10 strength.
Oh,
We believe in you. We all cheer together.
Ooh!
Yeah, go
is it
Metal.
athletics or
Or
acrobatic?
Yes.
Go Metal.
You got this!
Oh.
With a 13, Vice throws you the fuck aside as you are tossed.
Move, bitch. Well, at least you're
20
not in the
feet.
worms.
Vice will move forward 5 feet, now shoving against the eye as he tries to pass through it. Metal.
The momentum.
The fucking momentum on that. You see that dude's chest move in front of his arm.
I don't. Hold on.
Sorry. I'm not trying to hurt
No. Hold on. I was trying to think of what to say. Feel open or relieved.
Probably a little bit of both. I
Anyways,
think we should probably also stay away from it.
Maybe you just hold action, I guess. See what
You could
happens.
attack the Greg.
Huh?
You could attack the Greg. Or you could
I
try
can.
the thing with Swarf trying to distract the chaos.
What? Use Swarf to distract the Chaos Orb?
Yeah, I think we were talking about that at one point, right?
That gives us the
Jesus.
same energy as the fucking penguin.
Yeah.
Okay, so we were talking about possibly distracting the Chaos Orb. What do we think on that?
I think we should try, just in case he doesn't
Yeah.
go for it next one, you know?
That takes up like your bonus action, right? So you can still like use your action to either attack the Grick or hold action for something.
Yeah.
But I'm not really sure what you would hold action for because I don't really think we want to be too near it now.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
My idea
Wait,
is
so like
just
how distract how so?
get
Like, you
Swarf
Swarf
and
and
use the distracting attack.
Yeah, his basic attack where he can charm. Or if not,
Assuming the thing can be charmed.
Well, it's worth a shot.
yeah, it's at least worth a shot. We don't know if it will, but if it does,
Are you
if it
telling
works,
me to summon my boy and then tell him to hit that god orb
Yes.
and without and not worry about any repercussions potentially?
a lot of us. have
Your
already-
boy comes
Oh,
back. None of us do.
It's a
Oh,
god
Seven
orb, anything
King.
could happen.
Maybe he'll be a real boy.
What if he gets deleted?
Bring
Don't
him
worry, I
back.
got this. Thanos
feel-
snapped.
See, I feel like at this point it would have targeted us. if
Yeah,
it
I'm
saw
gonna be
us as a
real.
threat.
It didn't go after me multiple times when I hit it with Moonbeam, so I feel like it's just a shot in the dark.
Yeah, I've shot it.
It's more so enough to make it hesitate on its turn to not immediately consume him if he doesn't punch it.
Yeah, it's just pot. If it works, it good. If it doesn't work, okay. It's kind of what we're thinking.
I mean, I feel like it's already fine as is, but
I mean, hey, if that's it again, this is all your call. It's your character. We're just
I find it
Looking out.
hilarious how Metal cares more about Swarf than anyone in the party.
yeah.
says you.
It's true.
You're like okay.
You've
Swarf
also
can only be summoned
guarded
twice a
him.
day. Like Swarf can be summoned twice a day. Doesn't actually die, but it's like you guys should go first before Swarf. Again, joke, but
Your point?
Swarf like a boomerang, he always comes back.
just straight up, yeah. And okay, you decide what you want to do on this turn, then. The fuck was that laugh?
Hmm.
Hey, I'm
You
not
don't need
saying
to
it's
know.
wrong that he likes Swarf more. I'm just pointing it out because it's silly.
I mean, you'd probably sacrifice me for literally any of your little spirit friends
Fine.
over there.
Bonus section summon him.
Bam, bam.
Yeah, 1 sec.
Hey,
I-
boss, what the fuck?
I would sacrifice you for Calendula, but I wouldn't sacrifice you for Pyre because she comes back.
Alright, I'm gonna need you to hit that god orb.
Huh?
Why
Don't think about it, just do it.
No thought, head empty. Send me in, I'll square up.
I feel like the moment you said "don't think about it," he was like, "All right, boss, got it."
Square up, ho! Yeah! Ding. Well, that's about all I can do.
I didn't see any
I'm
condition
going to
pop up.
assume it's not taunted.
Also, the ability might not even be an attack roll.
What do you mean? It's just charmed if they get hit, if they're susceptible to it.
Wait, did it get hit?
Like,
Yeah,
you
I
just.
got hit.
Okay.
So, I assume it's immune then.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Is
I mean, it's immune to
charm
psychic. I
condition.
had a feeling.
That's fair. I mean,
I mean, either way.
Oh.
Get it? I guess just. Can I move him, like, back here?
Yeah, I'm getting the fuck away from that.
And,
Hey,
just
punch
in
the eye?
turn. I had him punch the eye and it didn't do anything.
Oh.
You'll watch as Vice grabs onto the orb and begins trying to shove it out of the way, but no matter how hard he pushes, the orb doesn't budge even an inch. Kara's turn.
Hey, wait a minute. He didn't punch it.
Yeah, he
Oh, wait,
punches
my
at the
turn.
end of your next turn.
Well, he
Right,
can't
never mind.
attack, right? The only thing he has is, like,
But he-
the deletion
Guys,
beam.
I just realized I
Punch.
did it again. We're worried about the
What's
orb
up?
doing something, but he's immune.
yeah.
I have the Sumi brain cell. Help me, please.
You and
That's all you
Sumi
have.
trade that brain cell in and out of the universe.
It's just ping ponging. I keep going, guys, we have to be careful. It's going to eat him. Him standing there. You can try.
Vice
I'm
will
not dying until
continue.
I get my fucking crown back, bitch.
Vice will continue trying to force the orb out of the way to no avail. And Sumi, you would notice that Grixie is stunned in place, as it's not taking any orders, so it's not moving.
I'm no longer
Anyway, give me
being
that moonbeam.
bullied.
Anyway, give me that moonbeam.
Moonbeam.
Anyway, micro for that guy.
Anyway, mwah.
No, god damn it! I don't want to place. Okay, there we go. I can just right click.
Failure. Grixie takes 16 points of radiant damage.
Go away. Grixie, go
Sume.
away. Oh, it didn't take anything? The orb?
The orb takes it on its turn.
Oh, right. Hehe. Well, I got Moonbeam going. Can I, like, get out of here?
You need to take an action to try and break the strength save.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Woo, you got this, Sumi.
Alrighty. A strength save, you say? Let me... This? Yes.
Hey, you got this.
That's a crit. You're free from the entangle.
Richter and Sumi just trading back compliments to boost each other.
Shit, what's his name? The cop from Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. I'm breaking out of the yellow police tape.
Yellow police tape. It's something even I can't break.
I guess I'm Steve. Anyway, so I'm free of the Grick. Am I free of the
No,
worms?
you're free of the worms.
Oh. Am I still...
The Grick lets go after it attacks with tentacles because it's not a grapple.
Oh, thank goodness. Okay. So I'm gonna just 5'10". And then 15. Since it isn't taking orders, 20. Okay, cool. 25, 30. I'm getting the fuck away. I have a bonus action? Yes.
Yes.
Will, I guess, try scanning Vice.
Alrighty. Scanning Vice.
Let's go with...
Maybe Tunneler?
Well,
Or
I'm
do you
assuming
think
that's
that's
just the
the-
worms. I mean,
Yeah.
I could see if maybe it tells us how far he can tunnel. We did Awakened, we did Aversion to Fire, we did the Crown, Hide. I could try the turn immunity. I'm assuming it's just he's immune when he's doing this, but just in case not. So
Pretty
that will
fair.
be Arcana.
DC 13.
Ugh.
Unfortunately, there's nothing I can tell you.
You know, I probably should have drank a healing potion. Oh well.
On the Chaos Orb's turn, it will attempt to cast Blossoming Purgation, but you'll see as the blinding light begins emanating from it, Vice's own necrotic aura begins repelling it, defending him while he's in this state. On Vice's spell turn, he will continue trying to shove the orb out of the way to no avail.
I'm gonna use should I use the wand of magic missiles or should I just probably shoot it?
Oh, also cat Moonbeam for orb. Failure. It'll take 7 points of radiant.
God damn it. Oh, wait, I already have the noted down. Teehee.
I'll just shoot. Have we tried piercing damage on the orb?
I don't think so, no. You were debating between psychic and piercing.
Yeah, I'll do piercing with Shepherd's Watch.
Okay.
Me getting ready to edit the message. Ooh.
A 28 will hit, dealing 8 points of damage.
Distant. Then I'm gonna pull out my pistol and shoot it with sunshine. Just going through everything. Damn it.
And 11 will ricochet off the orb.
I feel like at this point we're just trying to soften it up to make sure it dies when he hits it.
Yeah, it's like we're really just we're really just throwing things at the wall and seeing what.
Vice, we're
sticks.
trying to work with you here, okay? We have a common enemy.
That's my axe. Sorry, I had to count my bullets.
Now imagine we go the other route and we let the eye eat him. There you go, Tazingal. Yummy, yummy.
Try to get on
Delicioso.
Just straight up flip this campaign, sacrifice this world for Tazengul.
Guys, we saw the statue.
So we just suddenly decide it's an evil campaign now. Yeah, I'm not sure. I know if I should use a health potion. I'll see.
I was gonna say I'd save it.
Yeah. Okay, there's not really much else to do.
I'd just scan if you have a bonus action.
Yeah, but scan. Yeah, forgot about that. We just try to get turn immunity, right?
Yeah, and failed.
Well, I mean,
let's give it up for another 0.
It's like, yeah, perception's my better one, so it's gonna be a bit rough. Turn immunity. You were wrong. It's a 2.
2.
All right.
2. Count them. 2. It's the amount of times that he's tried to use this.
Oh wait, I'm gonna move down. Here.
You've already used your max movement.
Oh, I did? Oh, right. Yeah, sorry.
5, 10, 15, 20.
I forgot I
25.
started somewhere else. My fault.
Yeah. Crafts.
Let's see here. I'm gonna be honest, I kind of just want to sit back and watch. But,
I mean, that's fair. You should probably at least get out from behind it.
Yeah, probably.
Come here often?
You bleed like through that look bite mark.
What?
Probably.
Question: do you bleed?
From that bite mark in your chest? Is that new?
Yeah, yeah.
Is it like a new style kind of thing? I don't know. Anyway.
The fucking pet bit me.
She's gonna fucking smack you.
You're lucky.
I mean, it's like slapping Jello. I mean, sure. Pop off, I guess.
You're not close enough for the moonbeam to hit the Grick and something else.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know.
You're between me and the worms. I'll shove you in. But you can't. You don't have enough strength. I'll do it.
They're saying good luck with that.
Enlarge me.
To push me? Enlarges you just to push me? No, thank you.
You could give me a healing potion.
Well, you don't have any?
I do, but it's your turn, and you don't want to do anything.
You could give me your healing potion.
Yeah.
Fucking the cat.
I'm gonna fire my Arctic cannon at the fucking. I just want to see what it does to that thing.
At the Chaos Orb?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Can the chore be cold?
It'll hit, dealing 24 points of cold damage.
What? Yes!
Oh, I guess that
Sumi falling to her knees and like sobbing.
Icicle.
Craft really looks at it like, damn, that actually worked.
In fairness, I haven't tried fire yet.
Kraft lowers his hands down. Would you like a funny rock? In these trying times.
I think Kara wants some funny rocks, to be honest.
I don't think Kara's got other problems right now. Look,
He's like, all right. He's like, all right, she does. Fucking throws a rock at her.
Anyway.
end my turn.
As you're ending your turn, Vice will lift up his arm as you just see this blue energy begin forming all over it, like much like his soul bearer, as he brings forth a heavy punch, casting vengeful soul shatter on the chaos orb,
Oh,
shattering it instantly.
Yeah.
Vice will then sort of shakily reach down, pick up his crown, then put it back onto his head, and this time push it down with enough force to actively crack his skin around it.
Ugh.
My crown. Mine.
Hey,
Vice is now vulnerable to take damage again.
can we have a truce and talk things out?
Your turn.
all right.
I didn't even do any of that.
Middle.
Hmm.
Vice is hostile towards you again.
See what happened.
He shattered the orb.
Oh.
Can y'all still see the light coming from it?
Yeah.
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 That fix it?
No.
No.
I think that made it worse.
Oh, it didn't. Shut up. Actually, wait. Never mind.
Actually,
Oh,
I
wait, yeah,
wasn't
it
trying
is.
Whatever, the light's there because I can't delete the token
It
without
keeps
fucking up
getting
the
worse.
initiative.
It's like you try to fix it and the dark parts just get a little less dark.
It's just raising in brightness.
Then it lowers and then raises again. Funny.
Whatever, enjoy the boil.
Hmm.
Guys, I think we did the right thing.
Maybe.
Anyway, time to kick his ass because he isn't reasonable.
Gonna object interaction swap to Terra Chainsword. I want a bonus action power it up.
The chainsword revs.
Move here. Going to smack.
A 12 will miss.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
but
where I have
wait,
to
you still
roll.
have advantage, so 13 will miss.
Bam. Bam.
A 10 will unfortunately miss.
And what does it take to use the final overcharge? I guess it's just my next action hit. Either way.
When you attack, you can choose to instead use the overcharge strike.
Okay. Yeah. I missed him. It's, it still moves Swarf, right?
Yes.
And he'll move with me. Then just end turn.
Alrighty, it's action turn. And the Lord Vice is going to look between the two of you. He sees Swarf. With disadvantage, because Swarf is dodging. An 11 will miss. A 9 will miss. And then he'll follow up with a
Nimble as fuck.
festering. He'll follow up with a festering brute bite. A 17 will still miss. Swarf is just dancing around him. He feels so cocky after he punched an orb, then it exploded. Kira's turn. She's finally free! Kara will make some swearing noises and 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Then she'll reach up and tap onto the circlet and cast a triple scorching ray. Oh, has she already used it today? I think she has. Anybody confirm or deny if Kara's used the scorching ray trio?
I have no
I thought
idea.
she only used it on the Dryad thing.
I guess I forgot to long rest her beforehand. Then I'm just gonna assume I haven't used it. Or she hasn't used it. And then just 12 will miss. Oh wait, with advantage. 12 will miss. There you go, Kara. Only men rolled, but still. Vice will take 3 points of damage as he immediately starts flailing and thrashing. Since he has taken fire damage from a spell of first level or higher, Vice will not be able to use Festering Brute Bite this turn. Kara will give a sort of just double middle finger to Vice and end her turn.
Era has gotten so much more violent as this or just rude as this campaign goes, and it's all because the dice just fuck.
Sumi,
Girl, I
Moonbeam.
get it.
Alrighty. Grixie will fail the con save, taking 19 points of radiant damage. And he'll decide to go after you two. 5. He's going to Tentacles. Crafts? Sorry, forgot your name for a moment. That's a craft.
Why are you the way that you are? Hey! No, no, no!
Oh, right,
Mirror-
you right, you
Mirror
right.
image.
You right, let's...
Hey, is that a whole fashion statement?
Alrighty, so, mirror image.
Would you like me to post it up so you can read it?
Yes, please. Duplicates. Time a creature targets you with an attack, roll a d20 to determine whether the attack targets you or one of your duplicates. In spirit of fairness, crafts roll that d20 yourself.
Alrighty. Slash roll
And pray it's not below a 6.
20. You're right.
It's an 11.
11.
It destroys one of your duplicates. Violently.
I'm gonna look at Sumi. I'm sure I'm glad I'm not that guy.
Tail. Sumi, you watch as just the tentacles eviscerate one of the duplicates.
Sumi's just like, I still get to watch one of them die.
I guess.
Sumi!
Wow, it's me. Christmas, only a week away. Oh wait, I think I rolled the other one at second level. Oh well. Anyway, I'm moving.
Let me check real quick. Yes, you did. Give me a 1d10
Hold on.
after you place it.
Hold on. Making sure. Okay, yeah. Swerve? Oh, it's a little toasty.
Oh. If I succeed, it will only take 7 points of damage. No, hold concentration.
7.
7 more points of damage to Grixie that we forgot about. There's your action.
Bonus action, scam.
Scan.
All right. Third time's the charm. Third time between the two of us. Let's go for that turn immunity. Yeah.
Success. Turn immunity. Mummy Lord Vice is immune to all features that turn undead.
Oh,
Oh,
well,
That's fair.
wrong turn. Okay.
wrong definition.
Anyway,
Instead of Vice cannot be rotated.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Hi. 30.
Hi, how are you? Spell turn. Vice is going to recast Entangling Worms.
Hey, look, he's doing that thing.
I'm gonna scream. I'm gonna scream. I'm gonna scream.
Sui and Richter. Strength saving throw. Richter succeeds. Sui succeeds.
Fuck you and fuck your worms.
Richter.
All right. Well, he's not resistant to. I don't. Right.
The only resistances you know is he's resistant to non-magical bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing.
Okay. And 5, 10, 15, 20. And I'll stay right here. And then I'm gonna use Shepherd's Watch and I'll just do Radiant. Oh.
A 15 will miss. Oh, but you have
Okay.
advantage.
Oh.
So a 19 will hit. And let's crit fish, and a 16 will hit. First concentration check success, second concentration success.
Jesus. Then I will fan the hammer, take away discipline. Then I will fire again. Damn it.
With advantage. 15 will miss. That's a crit.
Hey!
25 points of damage. DC 12 con save. T-pose.
That'd be horrifying. That motherfucker just T-posed.
It's just for a single frame, for a single instant. I'll for my bonus action. Wait, no, I did use my bonus action, right? That's it.
Crass.
Wait. Oh. You guys seem to be handling that guy pretty well. Gonna be doing just fine. I'll start boxing Grixie.
A 16 will miss. A 9 will miss.
9-9.
9, 9, 9.
Well, shoot. Dude. You know what? Just because
Just because.
I'm gonna use my overshield plating.
Cat started typing and I was pulling up the scannables. I think we were both waiting on you to scan there.
Nah, that's my turn. Move over here. Punch, miss.
Alrighty.
They'll
That's
get
his
that. You
movement
guys got
turn.
that, right?
Sumi, hit me with the means. Failure. Vice takes 15 points of damage. Succeeds on its concentration check. He will use Worm Whirlwind. As Vice will fall into worms and... No, he can't. But he can fit. Right here. Metal.
Yeah. Oh, he's over there now. Bonk. Wait. How do I? Eh.
Alrighty. A 17 or a 25 will hit, dealing 17 points of damage.
And again.
1 second. Concentration. He succeeds. A 24 will hit, dealing 22 points of damage. He succeeds concentration once again.
And then I'll have him smack him too.
From the top ropes with advantage. And that'll miss.
And that's it.
Alrighty. On his action turn, Lord Vice will choose between the 4 targets in front of him. And decide that he's kind of sick of this glowing light about him. He'll go after Metal.
Oh no.
A Brute Claws. 16 will miss. 14 will miss. And followed up with a Festering Brute Bite. 16 will miss.
Weak.
Weak. Kara's turn. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Kara swings up at Grixie. 24 will hit for 7 points of damage. Swings again. 13 will miss. Flurry of blows. 9 will miss. And then another punch towards Vice. One at advantage. 14 will miss. Kara will quietly swear to herself. How far would she go? 35. She'll move 20 feet away. On your turn. Grixie gonna take a bite out of this food. Yum. That'll miss crafts. That'll miss crafts.
Womp womp.
AC tanks be like,
Just be that
Sume.
way.
Oh yeah, it's me, the devil. Anyway, it's time to move the meme. Because who needs to get out of the worms when a guy could just punch you anyway?
Yeah, I guess so.
You know what? I could be silly.
I'm like, you could do the funniest thing right now.
I won't.
Vice will succeed on the con save and take 11 points of radiant damage.
I hate him. Oh wait, I'm not stuck.
Correct. Double movement, though, across the red
Mhm.
spaces.
Alright, let's go. 5, 10,
5, 10,
15, 20.
15, 20.
I don't know if I want to take a possible AOP. Can I move around this pillar or is... No.
The pillar, yes. You can move through it as if it's not there.
Okay. I'll just move here. And then I'll bonus action, which I should have done a while ago. I drink a potion. What do I want to drink?
Blah, blah, blah.
I thought I had a better healing potion on me. Or did I already drink that?
I believe you might have already drank that. Yeah, when you got dropped on by the bullet.
I think I need to update my D&D Beyond. I'll do that after.
All you have left over is a potion of healing, which you have 4 of,
Yup.
and a potion of poison.
True. How much does the poison give? 2 1d4. So 2d4. Literally the same. Yeah, I think I'll just, or I could do the chain. Yeah, I'll just do potion of healing.
Let's go gambling.
Oh, let's go gambling!
Ooh!
Whale gambling!
That was really good. Yummy. Alright, that's me.
Oh yeah, your moonsicle. Why is it applying to that?
Don't ask me, I don't know.
When you cast a spell that restores hit points, okay, it's auto-adding that, so you only got back 10 health from it. But that's still a max roll. Oops, what the fuck?
Leave me alone! Why are you killing me?
That's 26, so you're at 46.
This guy's trying to kill me.
I've done no such thing.
Ooh, there's video evidence. There's proof.
This is the part where he kills you.
You know what? Just for that, up. Rah! Steps away. I'll kill myself.
Just for that, Vice punches you in the mouth. Spell turn. Vice is going to recast Entangling Worms.
We need to remember to ask Sujir after this if Tazingle has a black eye now. Well, she has a
That
black
one.
eye, but if she has a bruised eye.
Here's Entangled once again. Metal, Swarf, give me those strength saves.
You can't keep getting away with this.
Looks over at the camera. Oh, but I am.
Metal, you succeed.
Remember the aura, I think, although it takes it into account automatically.
It takes it into account for you.
Okay.
What is the aura? 10-foot radius?
I believe so.
Let's see. Aura of protection. All within 10 feet, so unfortunately Kara is just out of range.
Dang.
And Swarf.
Oh, have it right. I gotta do that.
Swarf succeeds.
Eee.
Alrighty. Victor.
All right. I'm gonna it's less damage overall, most likely, but I'm gonna take 2 shots with the sun shot.
Alrighty. A 13 will miss. 21 will hit. Dealing a medium amount of damage. Oh god, fuck off. I succeed on the concentration check. And you'll see as he's grabbing at his face again as the attack hits him.
All right, and then there anything left to really scan?
You still have his turns to scan, as well as Tunneler and Speak with Beasts.
I'll try Tunneler.
Alrighty.
Hey.
18, that is a success, so Tunneler. Miller advice can burrow through solid rock at half his burrow speed and leave a 10-foot diameter tunnel in his wake.
Alright. So what we know, but still.
He dig.
Yeah. Alright. And then that'll be my
Crafts.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys seem to be handling this. I'll keep fighting the Grick. Nah, I'm just kidding. If he, I'm pretty sure if he dies, the Grick goes away. So, yeah, I'm start boxing
Well,
Vice. What?
my other thing is, if the Grick is gone, will he summon something else? So it might be best to leave the Grick at a low health.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna start boxing Vice.
Didn't know you were a werewolf. With advantage. So
Oh, allow me.
that'll hit, dealing 16 points of damage. He's distracted still. Oh, and concentration will break. So entangle will go down. Took the whole combat, but he finally crit failed. And a 19 will hit, dealing 14 points of thunder damage. Give him the old 1-2. Crafts. Nathan.
Nathan!
Sorry, I forgot to click my button. After the, or actually no, bonus action. Perhaps. Could I be fancy? Maybe. Actually, wait. The Grick would get closer. It would not be fun if the Grick just started boxing Sumi. I mean, it would be funny. Hey, aren't you standing inside of a pillar?
It's just part
Next
of the
to it.
terrain.
Oh, okay. I thought those were pillars. That's why I've been avoiding them this whole time.
They are
Just eating
pillars,
this.
but there's nothing stopping you from standing in the same space as it. Because this map
Oh,
is weird.
okay. Well then, never mind then. Bonus action. Uh, yeah, you know what? Signature move. Bunny rocks. In turn.
Movement turn. First off, meme. You would a meme. Get a meme. Vice will fail the Constitution save, taking 15 points of radiant damage. He then uses Worm Whirlwind on himself. Let's see. That one will go away. Vice will worm his way over here. Metal.
Yep.
It's your turn.
Hmm. One second. Okay. You go for a smack.
A 14 will miss.
Damn. Hmm. Because it missed, it should do the graze damage, right?
Correct. I had been forgetting about the graze damage, so let's see. What is the graze? Graze will still deal 4 slashing. So takes 4, and you had missed him twice with it, so Vice will take 12 total from all the grazes. I always forget about the grazing.
By twice, you mean like a previous time, or?
Yeah, you had missed him twice with a chainsword before.
Okay. And I will. Do I go for like the overcharge strike when it hits, or is it like an attempt?
The overcharge strike is on hit, the effect ends.
Well, I mean, like, if I go for an overcharge strike, is it only like I call it when I land a hit, or like I have to call it before?
There's a separate thing to click on when you're going to be using the overcharge. It's below the powered in your inventory.
Ah, okay. Let's see. I mean, it just says that it does specific damage kind of thing on the next hit, and then ending power state.
Yes, when
I mean, either
when the
way.
hit connects, it ends the state. Alrighty, that's a
Ew.
22, which will hit, and I'm making sure the dice are all correct here. Dealing 44 points. Also checking to see if you credit, and it just didn't say. Dealing 44 points of numerous different damages, as the chainsword is now unpowered once more. Dealing
I
piercing,
just
slashing,
imagine like the fucking when you unleash the power of like a charge blade.
I like
Yeah,
to think
that's
that
basically what you're looking at.
I like to think that Tara didn't join us, but her little droid did. So she's just like watching on this little camera. She's like, yeah.
Ooh, baby, that's what we're talking about. That's what we waiting
And
She
for.
like picks up
Ooh.
Calendula, does a little spin. Yeah.
With advantage, and
oh,
soar,
I
soar
forgot.
from the top ropes. Yeah! His ire is now drawn over to Swerve,
Amazing.
which is a good thing, because he's about to kill Swerve. Miss. Hit, dealing 10 points of damage. 10 points of damage. Followed by the Brute Bite, which misses again.
But
Yeah.
did I hit him with fire? Or
You hit him with fire, but since yours is multi-attack, you gotta land at least 2 out of 4 of your hits with fire.
Okay.
Just for balancing things.
No, that's fair.
Alrighty. Kara's going to look between the two and shrug and whack. Hit. Whack. Hit. Flurry of blows. Whack. And can she finish it?
The wowie hair.
Yes, she can. With a barrage of fists from both Swarf and Kara, Mummy Lord Vice is toppled to the ground, and he immediately sort of shakes in place as you hear him letting out. Sorry, I'm stopping the music real quick, or it drives me insane. As Vice falls, you hear him go, I didn't deserve enough. As he falls and collapses, Grixie will sort of look over at Vice, and you'll watch as the soul energy begins just leaving her body, as Grixie will shrink down into her proper form, then simply vanish back into the crown.
He didn't deserve
Huh.
any of this. He was attacking us. There was no reasoning to be had.
Well, I mean, technically we are trespassing.
He's killing a whole ecosystem.
As Vice dies, as too will the worms, and the ground will settle where the erupting earth is cast.
I'll point at the other members. See, she would happily sacrifice you for a forest.
You were standing inside of Vice.
Me?
Yeah, I realized.
Sumi.
Oh.
Hmm.
Alrighty then. So what now?
Meme can end.
Who the
mean-
victor, who the spoils. And the boss item you have obtained from the Mummy Lord Vice, this is Crown. Moment, I am copying it to send it over.
One of the few things that wasn't fully corrupted by his form.
The Worm King's Crown, a rare item that requires attunement by donning the crown over the course of a short rest. The Crown of the Fallen Mummy Lord Vice. While attuned to this crown, you gain the following properties. A friendly spectral Grick will follow you around and follow any orders given to it. Summon him on a bonus action. You gain resistance to all trap-based damage. You can cast Thorn Whip at will as an elongated leech whips out and latches onto the target. On a crit, the hit heals the caster for the damage dealt. And you can cast Hail of Thorns for free once a day.
I really like that.
Some shenanigans.
Who would like the crown?
What's the range for the Thorn Whip? 30 feet?
Here, I can go ahead. The condition was never met for Vice to cast it, but basically you're looking at a standard Thorn Whip, but this one's a leech that comes out from under your skin.
Ooh. That's good, especially when you heal it back.
On a
If you
crit
crit.
only.
Oh, on a crit.
Yeah, it says it on a crit.
Still, that's good.
Yeah, I mean, I'll put my hat in there. You'll probably just replace a star. I don't use that one a lot. That would actually give me something I could do with my bonus action.
I don't use that one a lot. You haven't used it since I gave it to you.
I have.
You've used it once since I gave it to you.
Yeah, and I also I thought it was pretty obvious that I didn't think I was going to be using it. Oh, I can give it back.
Okay.
Yeah, that works.
I shall take it back.
Alrighty.
Not too
Okay.
interested in the crown, really.
Okay. What about you, Metal? Before I take it.
I'm reading real quick. Oh shit.
I added it to my D&D
Oh no, I'm not
homepage.
unmuted. Hmm.
You added what?
I was saying to him.
Oh.
I feel definitely for you, so you can finally have your own little buddy you can summon.
Yeah.
Or crafts, because he doesn't use his bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
Besides rocks.
And resistance to trap-based
Just
damage is
remembered
always really
about
fun.
Elijah talking about that,
Yeah.
him
I mean-
feeling left out.
Well, I mean, I would like it if it would be better for someone else. Again, no problem there. Nathan said he wasn't really interested, but
Yeah, I'm not that interested in it.
so I'll take it and then give the Star of Equilibrium back to Cat.
Alright.
Right.
Let me just grab Grixie. And I guess. Here. And configure the ownership. Grixie is now something you can summon in battle, and I will give the Worm King's crown to your D&D Beyond sheet for now.
Okay.
And because this is also a boss item, your NPC allies cannot use this.
Okay.
Same with the Queen's Protector.
Hey.
Meh.
Hey.
Meh.
Crafts.
Yeah.
Where's the coin?
In my pack. Why?
Bring it out.
Okay. Reach over and go into one of the side pockets on my pack and pull out the coin.
She'll speak to it. Hey.
It can hear you anyway.
Hey, Sujir. Well, yeah, but it's muffled. Anyway.
I don't
Hey.
think so.
Hey, Sujir. Does Tazangal have a bruised eye now?
How the fuck should I know? I'm not there.
You're everywhere! What do you mean?
Not
Yes, but
everywhere.
I was just outside of the room. Now I'm not. I'm back in the room.
Well, why were you just outside of the room? Why weren't you, like...
Watching the fight.
I thought you watched the fight from, like, your home.
No?
I don't think she really wants to go home.
You just peek through the door?
No, I was sitting on the stairs watching the fight. Surprised you didn't notice me.
I mean, I wasn't really looking up at the stairs.
Exactly.
Can't you, like, not see everything from the stairs, though?
I was able to see enough. You guys were fighting on the far side of the room.
And it's pretty well lit in here.
Yeah, I guess. I thought you, like, saw multiple places. Don't you have multiple of those little coins everywhere?
I
Why?
can, but I was literally across the way. Why would I waste my time and energy doing that?
No, I meant more so, can't you see Tazangal?
Hmm? Oh no, I don't keep anything near her.
Oh. Well, next time you see her, you should see if she has a bruised eye.
Or not Tazangal, Suji will roll her eyes.
What? We just beat up her eye.
You didn't do shit.
You put the
Point
crown
at the
on.
court. I will point at the court. So you fucking did it.
Yeah, but you put the crown on, so you made him beat it up.
Yeah. So I guess I did.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
taking people's
he beat
credit.
up the eye.
Yeah, I beat up the eye.
It was totally
I mean,
on
he
me.
tried. Yeah.
I punched the eye, then it exploded. Like Swarf will kind of raise his hands. Nobody says I didn't break the eye. I punched it, then it exploded.
Okay, so Tazangal will erase you from existence. That's good. Not us.
Kraft, you did such a good job taking all the credit for
Come
that.
back.
Yes, I did. Thank you. Thank you. Actually, you know what, Swerve? Would you like some credit?
No, I don't.
I think Swarf did a real great job. You know, you saw him at the end there. He really sprayed all of it on, you know?
Yeah,
You know, I like the people who
punch.
don't have eyes, who didn't see this go down.
So many grins.
There's nothing wrong with a bit of credit.
So do you know where Luna is or no? I'm assuming no, because, you know, nobody does.
No, I'm unfortunately unaware of where the moon's location is.
Eh.
You want somebody distrustful. She distrusts me more than you do.
So, how long did you know that this was actually on the plane?
Which?
This place?
Oh, how do you think I got here so easily?
Okay, so you always knew.
Well, duh.
No.
Common sense, really. I show up, I don't drop down from the sky like you lot did.
Well, you have the magic, you know. I don't know what type of magic you use. You could have. I mean, I guess
Sujiro
now
will
that we
kind
know
of give
that's
a.
on the same plane, the magic isn't as impressive since we know what it is.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, why were you watching this one again? I thought you just watched us getting artifacts.
Oh no, I was. I saw that you were in the area, so I removed the head off the statue again, so you wouldn't, go insane seeing her form. Uh, and then there was a bloodbath happening, so I figured I'd spectate.
So isn't this going to be an issue if we go insane seeing her, but we have to deal with her and the others?
Say again more coherently, please.
We have to deal with a different general. Maybe even more than one. Actually, we probably have to deal with like half of these. Aren't we eventually going to run into her? So shouldn't we like see the head now so we get used to it so when we see her we're not insane?
This isn't like poison, dear. You can't just take small doses and hope you grow immune one day. No, you see it, you're dead. Like, don't
Well,
know
we
a way
saw
to
her
put it.
eye.
In your current mental state, you are nowhere near strong enough.
I looked at your circle that made everyone freak out and I didn't freak out.
Yes, but you did not comprehend it either.
Okay, so I just don't comprehend her.
That's the bad thing. You're supposed to be able to comprehend it. If you can't comprehend it, then you fucking lose it.
Okay, so I do comprehend her. She's just a shiny lady.
You don't comprehend half the things that are already happening.
Yeah, and I'm not insane.
Richter goes
Right.
to say something but stops.
I am very sane right now.
Right now, I look over.
Yeah,
at
what was makes you feel
Mandela.
like it's something right now?
What do you mean by that?
What do you mean by that?
Jiro will kind of look around the room and go, well, I must say, yet again, you have all impressed me. And yeah, that's about it. Hopefully one day
Thanks.
you'll be useful enough for me specifically, so that we can deal with this little pest of mine. Until
Right.
then, I wish you luck on escaping here. It's
Alright.
about time I, as Sumi said, take my leave and go back to my. She holds up air quotes, my home plane.
You know, there are a lot of people out there that have a lot better magic and skills than us. I feel like the only reason you want us to work for you is because we're free labor.
She said that already, didn't she?
She nailed it right on the head. We have similar goals. Sure, there are more apt people, but you guys are free. And as a, she'll give like a little bow. As an emissary of greed, I like free.
Can't you just use magic to make the other people work for you?
Well, yeah, but I mean, why waste the effort to do the magic? Because then you have to
Because she
do
wastes the
magic
effort to
over
come and go from here.
Yeah, but like to have the type of magic to force people to do the like combative work, that's some high level magic. And if you, and then like to make it so where like you do it through pain, like you know how much that's gonna cost? And that's years worth of effort just to get like 4 people like us. Now, granted, now that I think about it, you're already an ageless thing, so
Well, I
time is
mean,
nothing.
hasn't it been a while since we've been there anyway?
Been where?
The rest of the world. Wait,
Yeah, it's been like it's
wait.
been like maybe
We're
2
in the
months.
same plane, but people don't age.
What do you mean? I thought people do age here.
No,
Oh,
they do not visually age until the day of their death.
weird.
But Luca does.
Yeah, I mean, we've only been here for like 2. What do you mean? Look at us.
Luca does.
Oh, Luca.
Oh.
Wait.
Maybe it's
Wait a
once
minute.
you're mature.
No, I point at Kara. I'm like, you had Luca here.
Yes.
Maybe it's that.
That means he didn't get blood tested. Gee.
Correct.
So that means her blood isn't in the system. Maybe that's why.
Kara will kind of furrow her brow thinking about this.
I
And
mean,
Sujiro will just kind of shrug.
Sujiro, do you age here?
She doesn't age at all. What?
I mean, technically everything ages.
Not exactly.
Well, Sujiro, do you age
If
here?
anything, essentially, she's just like in a metamorphic state of like evolving strength, but she's already like, I don't know, not to be insulting, but like kind of in like demonic peak in her current state. The only thing she
How's
could
that
do now is
insulting?
become a demigod, huh?
How is that insulting?
I'm not trying to say that you've peaked.
Well,
All
if
right,
she's
you
peaked,
could be
doesn't that
better.
mean
But
she's going
I
downhill
don't
now?
understand demon culture. All right. I don't know if there's a stronger version of you out there.
Cause once you reach the peak, then you go down. So are you going downhill, Sujiro?
No, not at all.
I
So
don't
you're
think
not
so.
aging.
I don't have to be aging to stay in my prime.
Yeah. Again, they don't like. I don't know if she's at her prime now. That's what I'm saying.
Nobody's.
Not saying that it's not that your current state isn't already
I like how
horrifyingly impressive.
the whole party, except Kara, basically don't really age normally.
Yeah.
Wait, why does this matter to you? You don't even age in the like similar manner of the most other humans.
It's more so, is it only people who are made here that age normally? Or can people outside that come in age normally? Because then that would mean it's just this place.
Kids? What the fuck is going on here?
Huh?
I said, is anybody else in in that town having kids?
Kara will kind of answer. Yes, but not frequently. People kind of want to get out of here before
That, yeah, no, that's what I mean.
forcing a child into this kind of life.
Well, haven't we seen kids in the villages?
Yes, in the villages outside of town, yes.
So the places outside of town have ages.
Well, yeah, but don't those pop in and out of existence whether or not they're being observed or not?
Well, yeah, that means it probably is tied to Luna with not aging. Maybe she doesn't want people to age so they can live here longer and make more?
Longer? They still die. They just don't age. Is that like her? Is that her paradisio? Or maybe they don't age once they reach their prime, and if they come in here once they've already passed their prime, then it just prevents them from getting older.
Kara shrugs.
You know, this would all be a lot easier if she didn't try and hide herself.
What do you mean to try and hide herself? I mean, have you seen what the
If
dead
she didn't
look like
hide
when they walk
herself.
around? No offense, Richter.
No, I mean cut contact.
Okay.
Why are we assuming that this is her choice?
It was
she
her
got
choice.
scared. She got scared that
what?
we contacted her and she cut off contact from anyone.
That's true. She did conceal herself in that manner.
Like, she literally ran away from the kingdom and everything. I think she's freaked out.
Where?
Well, yeah, she could just be hiding in the kingdom. Anyway.
I mean, if she is a lich, she probably has high enough magic to do a bunch of other bullshit.
Yeah. So, doesn't this cause, like, a rift in your workplace?
Oh no, we're pretty freeform, best way to put it.
Yeah, but one of the generals is just gone.
She will raise up her rapier, then point over at Leosin's statue and go, yes, and he's been gone for decades now.
So what's even the point of the generals if they're just...
Yeah, what's the point of having 10 generals if you only had 9 of them now?
Yeah, what's...
And even before you got the 10th one, the 9th one's been gone.
Even then, that one, she points to String Guy, that guy's in here, so he can't even do anything.
I mean, there's
You're in
nothing,
here too.
Oh, wow. Now look at that.
So
now,
she doesn't even
now
have control of all of her generals. Do you guys just have a fancy name? And that's it?
Sujir will kind of give a shrug and just go, well, long and short of it, we each have our separate roles to do, and a lot of times our absence does not affect our ability to complete such tasks. He'll point a rapier over at Swarf. For example, Leosin's still making his puppets. That's all he needs to do.
So it doesn't matter if she can use them as long as they just exist.
There is no order in chaos, and there is no rhyme or reason to Assengal's decisions. He simply
Apparently.
acts to, well, destroy.
Uh-huh.
Oh, believe me, she'll point a rapier over at the statues of Judge and Barres. Those two fight every time they see each other.
So
But not on good terms with each other.
so how have introductions gone with your new general?
I've taken a couple swings.
Oh. Here?
But no.
No, on
Not
the plane,
here,
not here
no.
specifically, just on the plane.
Oh,
Huh? When
she'll
did
kind of
you?
think.
I
There's
mean,
a lot of time where I can go to and from my place. You guys
well,
take a while
no,
hiking.
no, it's more so. Was Pandora in hell with you, or was Pandora on the material plane?
Well, I never said I was in hell to begin with. I said I'm from hell.
You said you took a couple swings, so I'm assuming it was either somewhere in hell, somewhere in the material plane, or somewhere else, I guess.
Sujir will smile and shrug.
I look at Sumi and be like, you literally, I'm not even that high in like my magical capabilities, and you see me whip out pocket dimensions. What makes you think they can't do better?
Well, more so, it would be a
They
little
don't
bit
have to be in the
worrying.
material plane.
It would be a little bit worrying if Pandora was already making it to the material plane, aka where we are, technically.
It's
Because
not
that'd be
that
an
hard.
issue.
She did it. I put it to Sujir.
Sujir will sort of like give a little
Well,
smile and go, it does not matter whether Pandora is able to or not. I believe she is capable, perfectly capable of doing so, but for some reason that little leech has decided that the best place for her is right by Tazengal's side.
well, think about it like this. All of you, even you, Sujir, think about it like this. Pandora hates us. Because apparently we have other lives or something, or we have memories, whatever. Pandora hates us, wants us to die. You want us to get stronger, to kill things for you. It's an issue if
I
Pandora
only
kills
have
us.
Well, I believe that if Pandora were to be stupid enough to attempt such a feat, then I would likely fight along your side, but if you are to slay my quarry, you'll likely face them before Pandora anyway.
Mm-hmm. I have a feeling we're all gonna get left to the wolves after the quarry is slain.
Oh, of course.
Uh-huh.
I only desire killing my quarry. I do not give a rat's ass about any of the other idiots here. She'll motion to all the statues.
Uh-huh. You know, it's really hard to work with you when as soon as we do something you want, you're just gonna, you know.
I
Yeah,
only need your free labor
that's
for
called
this, and
using people.
textbook definition.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
it's just using us. We technically can't do anything about it.
I mean, we can't.
At least now. We could try, but it's probably not gonna be going too hot. Miss puncture wound over there.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about something
Oh.
else. You don't
Yeah,
know what I'm talking about.
I believe me, I try not to stoop my mindset down to your level in order to try and figure it out.
Yeah, and my mindset on my own level, I can do all my little plans I want and nobody will think about it.
Maybe Swarf.
All you guys doing these big plans, you all do the same big plans.
What are you even talking about?
Exactly!
What? Is it just?
I think she's trying to be unpredictable.
Yeah, I think she's trying to embrace chaos or something. But I'm not sure
Uh-huh.
what the end goal is.
Yeah, I don't really see that either.
Exactly.
Okay.
I think we heard.
Well, I guess we'll stick with that idea for a bit, and we'll roast on that. We'll simmer over whatever that metaphorical planned fire,
You
and
know, he never
see where
even
this
really did
goes.
anything necrotic to me. I should
No,
have picked
I don't
something
think
else.
he did nothing necrotic to any of us.
Well, that bite looked
He-
kind of necrotic, but it, you know.
He literally landed 2 attacks.
Yeah. Yeah.
AC and mirror
You know,
image.
his pet really did more than you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It feels like a
Well,
recurring trend.
yeah, it's almost
Yeah.
like it's almost like when we have our shit set up properly. It's almost like we do our jobs properly. Yeah, I kind of wanted to save mirror image for later, but yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah. Don't you still have 2 of those going?
Yeah,
Mirror image only lasts like a
lasts
minute.
a minute.
doesn't it?
Yeah, it only
So-
lasts a
Guys,
minute
if you
anyway.
One
hold down
won't.
Alt, it highlights everything with their colors, and Sujir is highlighted in red.
Huh? Yeah.
Oh wait, because it's
that-
Pichu.
No, it shows. Let's see. It shows friendly NPCs, or it shows friendly tokens with green. It shows hostile tokens with red, and it shows neutral tokens with blue.
Oh wait, why isn't it working anymore?
And plus, why would you think Sujir's friendly? At
Well, I
most,
thought
she's
Sujir would be
neutral.
yellow.
Why? Why? Where did yellow come from?
Neutral.
Well, there are only
That's what
4
it says.
token dispositions: neutral, friendly, secret, and hostile.
Oh, well.
What's your disposition? It's a secret.
I guess.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Well,
I
fight's
mean,
over.
yeah. Fight's
Alright.
over. Things are
Go
good.
home!
All right.
Why does
And
your
do it.
token? Why does your token get a name?
Sujir, do you have a home?
Yeah.
Yes.
What?
What?
Do you have a home?
Yes, of course.
Do you have a kitchen?
I don't think she needs to worry about that.
Do you have
Sujir will simply put her hands together and go, "Where's this going?"
It's important. Do you have a kitchen?
Sujir will just kind of sigh and think and go, "Not in the traditional sense, no."
Oh, so you just live in an empty home?
Does it look like I live there often?
Well, I mean, you'd think you'd want like some sort of comfort to go
Where
home
where
to.
is this going, Sumi?
I was trying to see if you cook. Or do you just summon your own food with magic?
She'll kind of tap her rapier on the ground. I am a Merilith. I make my own food whenever I feel the need.
Have you just like never had a warm home cooked meal? Like, yeah, oh, I can hunt and
Everything's warm where she's from.
I can hunt and kill these people. When was the last time you had a stew? Hmm?
But Sumi is
It's
really
all
trying.
stew.
Sumi is really trying to convince Sujir. Like you're really trying to play that food and trying to get Sujir on our side. It's
When was the
funny.
last
trying
time
to-
you had a
it's like she's-
stew? When was the
it's like
last time
she's
you
trying
had
to-
somebody make a meal for you? Hmm? When was the last time somebody made a meal for you?
She'll kind of think. Uncertain.
Well, how about this? All right? Hear me out. I
Do
cook.
I have to?
Yeah, probably. I mean, the coin's here. I cook, right? I will make an extra portion for you if
Oh, wait.
if you don't just flat out leave us to the wolves after we get rid of your quarry. If something happens, you help get rid of it, and we go our ways.
You are not good at negotiating. Huh.
I'm like, whoa, this is a stretch.
Yeah, I mean, she
Sorry.
kind of doesn't need your food, right? Like,
Above board, everyone. This is Sumi. Okay.
I know.
Yeah, I know.
That's why I'm laughing at Sumi. I'm like, Sumi,
Hey,
I
what
can
makes
tell.
you
A
think
a home cooked meal is
it's
nobody can recreate that. Sure, you can make it
No,
with
I-
magic, but it does not have the same love put into it. It doesn't have
No,
the same taste.
I see where you're coming from with Sumi. It's Sumi not realizing that her and Sujir have very different values on what's good.
Yeah,
and
Sujir
not.
likes gold. We've been over this. Yes, she's greedy.
Well, yeah, that, but also the fact that
Guys, you are letting Sumi yap. Okay, she's gonna yap.
I didn't let her yap. I tried to end it, and then
It's like,
she interrupted me.
It doesn't matter what we say. You're gonna continue yapping.
Sujir hasn't left. She's gonna yap.
She's just kind of sitting here, her head in her hands, like, why am I listening to this?
Because she's interested in a home cooked meal.
Not. What do you mean? Where she's from,
You're like that
everything's
person-
a home cooked meal, and it's everyone who's there. Who she decides to be the home cooked meal.
Yeah, but that's just flesh and sinew and bone. That's not like a
Isn't
nice
that what
hearty
food
broth,
is?
you know? You
What
have
the-
to like
yeah,
tear it
the
open with your
blood.
teeth.
Sujir will just kind of sigh and hold up a bag of holding and go, listen, the longer you guys take here, the more likely I'm about to dump out this bag and just blow it up on the spot. So go ahead and start making your way out. I'm going to level this temple with dynamite.
Why are you
My
leveling
God.
the temple? Because it keeps
Let's go.
regenerating?
Yes. It is very obnoxious.
I mean, it's not like
And
we're
the
gonna
best
come
way to
back
deal with
here.
it is to destroy it. I don't care.
Okay,
It's annoying me at this point.
it regenerates. So isn't it gonna regenerate after you dump all of this?
Carol will kind of tap Sumi on the back. Come on, dear, let's just go.
I'm just saying, I think you're wasting your time in explosives, but okay.
That'll
but
get
it's
out of the
explosive.
explosion zone.
Explosives are fun.
It's also her explosives to waste. Why are you? It's like,
Yeah, why are you worried about it?
It's like if
She could use it on
could've-
something more important than just a temple that will probably come back. Whatever.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's,
what,
it's
us?
probably gonna take a while.
I'm sorry you had to deal with that.
My condolences. No, Swarf. Run, Swarf,
No,
run!
can I blow shit up too? Sujir will just sigh and go,
Pipe bomb.
Metal, you're leaving your child.
My man, my boy.
My boy, my son.
Meanwhile, the little Terra drone just like, oh, oh no.
Oh yeah, this is her witnessing her now, right? For a bit.
Terra's little gyrocopter does its flip like in Barony. Pew, pew. I played the Mechanist. It was very fun.
Heading on up the stairs, you guys would head back out into the Temple of the Broken Bone.
Run! I mean, I don't think we have anything left to go through, so I think it's just going to be us rushing to the exit before she lets off explosives.
Upon immediately coming out, you would all notice that the two Gricks that were at one point sort of standing and hiding look like they have been drained of all life.
Huh.
Like,
Hmm.
like, in what way?
Like their soul had been sucked out.
Sujir, do you eat souls?
I didn't
Yes!
do that. That was you.
Oh.
Killing
The
vibe?
four that were gutted were me.
Oh. Did the crown do that then?
Well, I mean, probably the death of the lord of this
I
location,
guess.
maybe.
Well, hopefully when we get out, the forest isn't still corroding.
Sorry about the delay, boss. Oh, okay, forgot the damage.
I ran into a pillar face first.
Did you?
Yes. Wait. We just go
It's
this way.
faster. Yeah, it's faster this way. What are we doing?
Yeah, I don't know why you were following me. I don't know where we're going.
Ah, we hit the same pillar. Where are you going? Oh,
Why do you keep going into the treasury, Nathan?
because I want more treasure.
Sumi is, of course, the fastest and the best around. No one's gonna ever keep you down. Let's see
I
if they
can
can
literally
find their
cast
way.
a spell to be faster.
Let's see if they can find their way.
By the way,
If
Walter, you
anybody,
can
you would be the
highlight
least
both.
likely.
You can highlight both tokens and they'll move at the same time.
Alright,
Oh
the
my
final
god, I was
test.
wondering.
Can Walter find
gonna-
his way out? I believe.
Thank you. It's gonna take a while.
Eh,
Hope you
oh,
guys are
no.
ready for another hour of just this.
You give Swarf a piggyback ride.
I think everyone underestimates Sumi's ability to yap.
I think it's also just the fact that none of us are able to.
I remember the bear
talk.
traps.
I mean,
Like, I think
Kara got her to go.
I was about to say, Kara's the only person you're going to listen to, and most of the time, Kara will step in when it gets too bad.
I don't know, guys. Maybe you should just be likable.
What do you? Okay. Oh.
Kara's just sitting there.
Oh, I was about to
I'm
go
watching
off.
epic madness.
Oh.
I love when my partner yaps about their interests.
Kara, children behave.
You say that we're about to go fucking off.
Alright.
Yeah, Victor, maybe you should
guys
just be
would-
more likable. I don't know. Skill issue.
Maybe you should.
You guys would
Have to be.
anyway, in the party
Yeah, I know.
levels.
Oh, let me swap
You
back
guys
over.
will yes. You guys will head through the portal back into the cavern below where Terra is sitting with Calendula. She'll give a smile and nod. Say how'd it go?
Okay, did she actually send her drone with us or no?
No, her drone unfortunately would go out of range.
Okay.
Went well enough, I think.
Sumi will yap the whole thing back to her.
After a while, you'll see Terra's intrigued gaze just slowly start descending as Sumi goes into her yapping phase.
Alright. Let's say we rest real quick and then we can head on to our next goal in the morning.
Yeah, so then Crafts got the crown off of him because Richter shot it and it like basically fell perfectly into his hands. And then he teleported on top of the eye and then he set it on it. And Vice was just like, you know,
Kara, please.
Vice, he was just trying to
wanna
punch it,
rest.
and then eventually he exploded the eye, and then got the crown back, and then we fought him from there. And I mean, he didn't really hit any of us. The Grit kind of hurt the most, but
Kara, please.
I'm recapping. You can recap if I'm not doing a good job.
Can you
I don't see any of you telling her what happened.
I don't think we had a chance to start.
Well, maybe we should have started earlier.
What do you, okay. I'm gonna go.
Behave.
I'm gonna feed you the eggs benediction.
Yeah.
You know, part of my brain, instead of saying "Have you ever had a stew?" she was gonna say "Have you ever had an eggs benedict?" and try feeding it to Sujir.
Would you like some eggs?
Would you like a bomb?
If anybody would have survived that, it'd be her.
No, she
And then
definitely
we
would
just
have.
been even more fucked.
Or she'd get an
Even
ability
worse.
point.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm like, at worst, she'd get an ability point.
And then it's just like, oh fuck.
The ferocious yapper. That's my title.
Oh,
Yes.
look, the cavern of comets. It's more like cavern of bricks.
Yeah.
So anyway, we long rest.
All I
I
do is
guess.
bricks.
Did we
Alright.
want a long rest? I mean, I didn't really use too much.
I used
I
that.
did.
Oh
I
my
have a
gosh,
few
I just
items that-
realized that
Mhm.
was the first combat I only used one moonbeam because it never got taken down.
Yeah, concentration was tight across the board for y'all.
Like my rolls, I think it was like 20, 21, and yeah, that was pretty much it.
It wasn't too bad, man.
Nice.
I mostly use my spell slots on my snow cannon.
Yeah.
Fair.
I think we probably just should long rest just so we are topped up for when we travel. Because we're
Yeah.
going to Novas next, which probably will also
Although we
be.
should probably get slightly further away from this place. I have no idea what demon explosives.
Oh yeah, isn't it like
do.
above us?
Yes, it's on the mountain above.
Yeah, I think we should
We're
try
also-
and hurry and get up to the volcano pathway.
Yeah, we should at least get to like some like to cover at
Yeah.
least.
Yeah.
Are we in a cave?
Underneath it.
Yeah.
So it would
By the way,
come crumbling down on us.
by the way, I saw my brain saw the skeleton next to Alpex and was just like, when did Richter get an upgrade? What the fuck happened?
He has a ferret.
It's
no,
the
a hat.
it's the undead pirate captain, or as we like to call Cooler Richter.
Cooler Richter.
Fucking Cooler Richter is my previous character too.
What?
Yeah, it's tied to Grigor's role on the staff.
Wait, Grigor looked like that?
No,
No,
Oh.
Grigor ended off the campaign by becoming a pirate cap or a necromancer for the pirate captain. And where was it? Like,
Oh, I'm
Neil
gonna be
got
real.
on
I think I like zoned out of that because not Sumi, because Scylla would have just not cared.
no.
in southern Untom in the ocean area, Nathan said there was a pirate captain, and Elijah was like, "Hey, could Grigor like go join them?"
I think
Well, I mean,
Sumi
there's
was
several.
Grigor's ultimate goal was to get his own crew of fully undead pirates.
I think
Yeah.
Scylla was just trying to hold back the urge to kill him, and that's why I don't remember.
Repress the
there's-
trauma, repress the trauma, repress the trauma.
in eastern Untum, there was a pirate queen, and to the south of Untum there was a pirate king.
And together they made a pirate princess.
No, they actually hate each other.
Of course,
You guys did nothing to interact with them.
Thumbs up.
They were interactable.
All right.
I mean, to be fair, we didn't use the water too much.
Yeah, no, perfectly fine too.
It is getting late, so we can go ahead and wrap up the session.
Yep.
We can end it with this, just to make things simpler. I'll just speed through it. You guys head out of the cavern and quickly begin with Tara's guidance, heading towards the west of the canyon, where she had scouted out a pathway you guys were able to climb pretty easily. Climb's not here. As you are going through the area, you would notice a lot of the just undeath that had been plaguing the land seems to be stagnant now. Instead of giving off a necrotic energy, it seems as if it too has died.
We probably should have checked on the dryad.
With the mummy lord causing the constant necrosis dead, the necrosis no longer can persist, and it is beginning to slowly fade away into nothingness. You guys would quickly clamber over to the side of the canyon, and as you're about to get up to the pathway to head back up the canyon, you would hear a violent explosion from the mountain where the temple was located. After that, you would quickly traverse up the side of the canyon, getting back on top of it. With the mountain range ahead of you, you would set up camp for the night and take a long rest.
Yippee! Long rest.
Yeah. All right. I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it there. I got work in the morning.
Good night.
Good night, yo.
Good night.
I was about to say.
I was like, what? Why did I get another one?
Don't
I
close
highlighted
Foundry
everybody.
yet.
So.
I need to
Good.
go through D&D Beyond and make sure it matches.
Okay.
Does
Anyway,
Richter have the grick? Oh, I know why Richter has the grick now. He has the crown.
50th episode. I can't wait
Woo!
until we reach 100 and we're not even halfway done.
Yay!
Yeah. I was like, it's taken us 50 episodes to get to like halfway through
I
level
feel like a
6,
fourth
I
of
wanna
it is
say.
due to Sumi yapping.
Yeah.
Well, there have been a good bit of lore episodes that have taken up a lot of time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nihilios quests take up a full episode just on their own.
Well, also, Tower of Chaos would usually take 1 to 2.
Yeah. So
The other group took way longer, though.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah.
It took them like 12 to begin the adventure to Narachne.
Yeah. Anyway.
And that was after the party backstabbed each other a couple times.
Yeah.
all right.
See
Good
you
night, y'all.
guys next time.
Yep, yep, yep.
Good